they haven't come out yet.
Congratulations. Great thing today. Have fun, right? That's a head. That's a tail. False heads. False heads. For tail, you've won the toss.
On the fur.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask for you to please rise and remove your caps for the play of our national anthem.
All right, we just had the playing of the national anthem. We've got a full contingent of referees and vertical stripes out there at midfield who will be ready to play in just a few moments. We are up here in a nice press box provided to us by the Kraft family in Gillette Stadium. I want to thank the Kraft family in Gillette Stadium for hosting the high school sports. As you know, the high school state championships, they've already played 6 games. And today is a South Shore extravaganza, the last night of the state championships. It's Abington versus Rockland for the 5 o'clock game, and it's Scituate versus Duxbury for the 7:30 game. And here come the Green Wave out onto the field.
Well, the South Shore was very well represented. You had Hull and Randolph here the other night as well. So a lot of South Shore representation here in the Super Bowl this season. So just a great year of football for the South Shore. Go. The Green Wave walking to the 40-yard line. Rockland, respectively, is at their 40-yard line. You know, the one thing, John, that happened, too, I think, with this couple of weeks from the St. Mary's game, the Green Wave is, was able to get healthy. They were pretty banged up after that game. You know, in a long season here, more muscle pulls and things like that. But I think that 2 weeks there, a lot of those players were not able to play at Thanksgiving. Really allowed them to heal up. And yeah. I'm really looking forward to seeing, Abington with all their weapons, a full complement of weapons tonight.
Yeah, Green Wave is healthy. These two teams respect each other. It's a good challenge for both teams. Thank you, Matt. Just adjusting our audio. I do want to say we're getting conflicting information as to the live stream here. Initially they were helping us set up the live stream, and then we had someone told us we're not supposed to live stream. So we're kind of confused. So if we lose the live stream, it might be because Gillette Stadium shuts us down. And if that happens, I would urge you to go to patriots.com, where you'll be able to see at least live video. We don't know if there's going to be commentary on patriots.com, but that will be another source of video, we're told, although even that was in question earlier. But on the patriots.com website, it does say that they are going to be live streaming.
Well, they offered me a lot of money, Sean, to do the game. I said, hey, I've got,
Well, unfortunately, the other 6 games played in the last 2 games were on television. They were a live stream, and they were taped for playback on tomorrow, Saturday. But the 2 games today are not being taped for television, nor are they going to be played back. So that's where the live streaming situation came to fruition, and we're also, the media manual says we can broadcast from Gillette. So kind of confused.
Well, it's a beautiful night here for football, though. It's probably in the lower to upper 30s here tonight. Early December, a slight wind. Looks like it's coming from left to right across the screen here tonight. So it's I don't think that's going to be much of a factor for the game. But you get LaRussa, number 62, kicking off here.
Johnny LaRosa, dry weather conditions, as Kevin was just saying here. It's a chill in the air, but no breeze, no precipitation. It's a lot of fun. And what are we doing? Switching sides right now. Switching sides. Both teams lined up. Talking about the heebie-jeebies. We got on the wrong side of the field based on the coin toss. Abington will be kicking off to the Bulldogs. Green Wave are wearing the home green jerseys and pants. The Bulldogs, of course, are wearing the away jerseys, which is the white jersey. Abington on the far sideline, which is the home sideline. And the Bulldogs are right down there in front of us in the away sideline.
Back deep, it looks like number 11 there is P.J. Celestino.
Very talented player. He's one of their quarterbacks. They also like to use Michael Moriarty, number 7, at quarterback. Keep an eye out for guys like Lucas Leander, number 23, and Brett Armstrong, number 27. And the Green Wave, of course, you know all their weapons. We hope to see a lot of them put on display tonight. And we are ready for the state championship here on December 3rd, 2021. Johnny LaRosa will have the honors of starting off the game. Waiting for the ref. Here we go. Good high end-over-end kick. Going to come to Celestino right at the 15-yard line. Return up the middle for Celestino. Is going to get hit as he crosses the 35, up to about the 38-yard line.
We're playing 12-minute quarters here tonight. So sometimes, usually when they play on Saturdays, it's usually 10 minutes to get the games moving along. So 12 minutes, which is good for the kids. They get to play a full game here tonight. Nice kick return there. Nice 23-yard kick return by Celestino.
Rockland at their own, going to call it the 38-yard line, right in front of us. We're going to have Celestino line up at the quarterback position. Jacob Colstring is the sole running back, gets the handoff up the middle. Colstring hits a wall, and that looks like a BB and Robbins, maybe a pickup of 1 at best.
I think the guy on the short side is not giving him any yardage here.
That's not something is unexpected. That first play is just a quick dive up the middle, kind of get everybody going, get their blood going, get the timing of the line.
I think once Rockland's offense gets going, they really like to run that off tackle. Everything bounces off to the off tackle, so it's going to be important, as I said at the top of the broadcast, for Shea McClellan, to really kind of fill those holes on the left and right side there on anything off tackle. Celestino
again in the shotgun. He's a senior quarterback. He's got Colstring to his right and Brett Armstrong now in motion. They give to Colstring on the left side, gets a hole, gets over the 50, then taken down from behind, but not until he gets the first down into Abington territory.
It's a nice block in there by Rockland on that outside, right off tackle on the left side.
Tackle looked like
Buckley, 53, Shea McClellan in there.
Buckley and McClellan.
Right before he picked up about 12 yards.
So it'll be now first down at the Green Wave 47.5-yard line. Opening stanza here of the state championship in Division 6. They stack it up heavy on the left side. The shotgun going to take it as that's Lucas Leander. Cuts it up. Going to get tackled.
Picks up about 3.
Yeah, about 3, maybe to the 44-ish.
It's thrown forward.
Leander's probably one of the quickest backs, wearing number 23 on his jersey.
Yeah, they both had a great game. The game earlier in October, the Green Wave had. Both Leander and Colstring.
So it'll be second and about 6, 7, we'll call it.
This game probably will go pretty fast, Sean, just because both teams are running teams for the most part. They're definitely run team offenses, both teams, both Green Wave and the Bulldogs here.
And now they split it out here, and they're going to have a quarterback keep. It's going to go right up the middle, big hole right up the middle, inside the 35 to the 30, breaks inside, it's going to go down to the 3-yard line. Was that Deshaun with a touchdown-saving tackle? Big hole in the middle of the field.
Yep, right up the gut.
So they're knocking on the door here early in the first.
And, a lot of times, the team might be doing something a little bit different. Offensively, it takes the defense a little time to catch up. We've seen that a few times this year.
We've seen that, with the Green Wave, where they give up the opening drive and then kind of clamp down thereafter. So Celestino gets the play selection from the sideline. First and goal from about the 3-yard line. Celestino with a shotgun again. Colstring is the running back behind him. Fumbles it. Celestino keeps it, dives forward, gets nothing on that.
Yeah. Good pressure by the Green Wave, getting in the middle there by the goal line stand team out there.
Kind of bobbled it. I'm not sure if he was going to hand it off or keep it, but
looks like about a yard lost there.
Yeah, bringing us back to the 4. Lucas Summers gets the credit for the tackle.
Well, much like Green Wave has a great field goal kicker, Esposito for Rockland is a great field goal kicker as well.
Dynamite.
We saw him kicking some 45, 50-yarders before the game. And one of the things that's interesting, too, is, they're playing here at Gillette. The goalposts are about 5 feet narrower than they are at the professional level.
Again, similar lineup with Colstring in the backfield. Celestino pitches it to Colstring, trying to get on the right side. They're stringing it out pretty well. It's going to be a loss on the play.
Nice job, McCullen, but Deshaun Leggett, too, just coming out there, really stringing it out and then making the tackle for a big 3-yard loss.
The pitch looked a little awkward on that.
It was a little high. It looked like he had to wait for a little bit.
8:44 on the clock and rolling here in the first quarter. 3rd and goal now, pushed back to about the 8-yard line. See if they go to the air.
Looks like the Green Wave is bringing in Tommy Fanara, which would mean to me, is that Fanara?
Nope, that's Van Luling.
Van Luling. So it looks like they're putting in their pass defense here.
3 wideouts to the left side. Colstring stays in the backfield with Celestino. Celestino's rolling left. He has that run option. Looking to throw. He goes in the corner. It's going to be a touchdown from 8 yards out.
Nice job of them coming back there. That's number 23 for the Bulldogs making that play.
Is that Leander?
Leander kind of came back to the ball as he rolled out just to get some space between him and Van Luling on the coverage.
So the Bulldogs, first one's on the board here at Gillette Stadium at the 8:12 mark. And they will line up for the PAT kick with Esposito. Jerry Esposito is a senior, number 4. Got a very strong leg. We'll see if they do just go with the kick. The holder will be Gavin Wardwell, number 3.
Well, I think they feel he's automatic, Sean. I would be surprised if they go for 2 or with a fake here.
Or wait the snap. Slow snap, but he gets it off, and it's no good.
Wow. It's huge.
So
and I think that had to do with the snap and the hold there, because that was really a low kick. So big break for the Green Wave. And we were saying that the goalpost is smaller. That might have happened right there.
Sean Riley and Kevin Whaling bringing this Abington Green Wave football action here at Gillette Stadium. Again, we hope to continue the live stream. Again, there's a little confusion here because we're under the belief that we could live stream. They helped us set up the live stream, and
so it's going to be.
And now one person came in and said, "Don't live stream." So
Green Wave is going to be back. It's going to be Drew Donovan back deep into Deshaun Leggett, number 5. Esposito with a kick. It's good to see what the Green Wave can do offensively here. Settle down as we go 8:12 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Leggett and Donovan, as Kevin said, are back. It's in the 15 in a stacked formation right now, so as not to tell the Rockland Bulldog kicker where to go to. Esposito will do the honors. And he tees it up at the 40. Here we go. It's just a pooch kick rolling downfield, going to bounce right up 30-yard line to Kilmaine. Kilmaine brings it up over the 40. There's a scrum pushing the pile forward over the 45, still going up to midfield. And he's still not down. They just blow the whistle done. Nice hard run in there by Kilmaine. Love
great
to see
effort
it.
All the way to the 49-yard line. Just a great job by the Green Wave. Upman just really running it north and south, taking it right into the heart of the Rockland Bulldogs.
And good field position here for the Green Wave.
It's always great to start with good field position. Starting at the 50-yard line is key, because you're almost, for the most part now, with the Green Wave will probably go for it on, you have 4 downs here to keep the chains moving.
Here come the Green Wave. Their first play from the line of scrimmage. They have 4 receivers out to the near side, 1 to the far side. Riley with a quick bubble screen to Donovan. Donovan over the 50, stutter steps inside the 45 and gets out of bounds at about the Rockland 43-yard line. Pick up of about 8 on the play.
Yep, that's a nice play by the Green Wave. That almost looked like a lateral play where something where later on they might be able to use that to have Donovan pass.
You're assuming Donovan can pass.
I am assuming. I saw him warming up earlier. I can say it because it's the last game of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second and a long one now at the 42.5, call it the 42-yard line of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, the coaches usually don't let us say anything like that, or
No.
earlier in the season. So
To the Green Wave with LaRosa again at the center position. More of a double wing formation. Nope, 2 men in the backfield. Riley under center. Calls his cadence. Ball's loose on the ground.
Oh,
Riley
Rockland
jumps
ball.
on it. Oh, Rockland says they got it.
Rockland ball.
Mishandled snap. Ball is on the ground, and
Rockland ball.
it is Rockland ball in the second play. Tough break for the Green Wave. A good
57.
field position.
Yeah, Gabe Perino, he had a great game last time against the Green Wave, too.
So the Green Wave defense will have to come back out on the field and shut down the Bulldogs. With 7:43 on the clock. And see if Rockland tries to go big strike right now.
Now, I think they're going to stick with what they had. It's still early in the game, although they got 21 out wide. That's Vasquez and 23 Leander out left.
Celestino looking
they're
to
going for the
throw.
ball. They're going deep.
Going down the far sideline, puts it up, and Luling's there, and almost interference on the offense there. Luling broke it up. He was right where he needed to be. Falls incomplete. Looking for Leander, their kind of go-to guy. Not that he's the only one out there for the Rockland Bulldogs. They have a good crew of weapons on both the offense and defensive side. So they'll bring up second down.
It goes to show you the confidence that Rockland has, though, in their offense, because going on first down, now you make it obviously 2nd and 10.
3 wideouts to the far side. Celestino takes a look at his receivers. Shotgun, he hand it off up the middle. Looks like Colstring cuts it back, picks up about 4 or 5, maybe 5.
It's still a little too easy for Rockland running the ball here, Sean.
Yeah.
I think, you're picking up 4 there. It's like, it's the Green Wave had good pressure there, too, but he was just able to find a seam and get through it. And I think that's one thing Rockland does is kind of get the defense moving. The running backs are very good at reading and kind of seeing that seam and just taking it and picking up those 4 or 5 yards.
Again, they send the wideouts to the far side. Obviously with the wideouts on the far side, if you can get through the line of scrimmage, there's not many linebackers there. And there he goes. Gets through the line of scrimmage, gets up. He's going to get the first down and pushed out at about the 45-yard line.
Well, we're talking about, Sean, the discipline, of kind of off tackle and defensive ends, and you have to be disciplined and run your lanes. And I think right there, Green Wave might have lost the outside edge there and containment on the quarterback. So even though you're rushing the quarterback, you still have to make sure that you're containing, the quarterback, and they're not able to slip out and get those extra yardage.
Tornado takes a breather for the Green Wave. 1st and 10 now at the Abington 43-yard line. Vasquez and Leander out wide to the far side of the field. Celestino hands off to Colstring, tries to run around the left side. Nothing doing there. I think it was Hensey Callis.
Number 80 in there for the Green Wave, along with Lucas Summers.
Curtis Lucas Summers helping out. Good job. Bring up 2nd and maybe 11 now. Loss of 1 on the play.
And that's exactly what I was talking about there. Good defensive play there, having discipline, making them turn it up and in, and then you can kind of crash down and make the tackle. A little bit of a loss there.
Again, want to give a shout out. If for some reason we lose our live stream, you can switch over to patriots.com for the live stream. But here we go. 2nd down and 11. Ball to 44. Now they got a bunch of guys in the backfield, different formation. Celestino going to give. Nothing doing. Shea McClellan comes blowing through everybody for a loss on the play. Colstring had nowhere to go despite having 2 running backs in front of him.
Wow, they gave him a good spot there too, though. Jeez.
They did.
They gave him I thought he was a few yards back further than that, but it's going to bring up a 3rd and 13, and that's what you want is a nice negative play on that 2nd down. Definitely puts him into a passing situation.
Give was right up the middle. The 2 blocking backs really didn't do anything. And, that we're just watching a replay up here in the press booth. That ball should be back 2 more yards. 3rd down. Colston goes in motion for a bubble screen. Celestino with some pressure. He's got to scramble. He's got Jack Robbins on him, and he's going to be run out of bounds. Bring up a 4th down for the Bulldogs.
Right at the 45-yard line. Be interesting to see if they go for it here.
Good job by Robbins.
Absolutely, just a great job. He kind of curled out with him, was able to get the good angle on him and force him out of bounds. Just a 1-yard pickup.
4th and 12 now. Interesting to see what the Rockland coaches will do here. Do they punt it and try to pin Abington back? They are lining up for the punt. They had to obviously have the wideouts to each side.
I can't see the punter is lined up right next to us, so I can't in line with us. I can't.
Donovan and Fanara back at their own 12. Slow snap and a good snap. Ball is up going Donovan's way at the 10-yard line. Donovan runs it over and fakes it to Fanara. Donovan trying to go around the right side to get a wall. Donovan trying to turn the corner. He does. Gets it upfield to 30.
Penalty.
Flag down.
Penalty.
Up to the 40. Donovan coming across midfield and up to the 49-yard line of the Bulldogs with a flag back at the 14, unfortunately. Blocking the back, Kev?
Nah, I think it's a little hold.
So we'll wait for the referee to make the final decision. But seems pretty obvious when it's back there that's going to be a penalty against. No, they're waving it off. They're waving it off, so it is a good return.
Wow.
All right, Kevin can't lose his cool this early.
I know it. I thought there might have been a little bit of a hold there on the edge, so Green Wave gets lucky. So ball all the way back to the 49. Pretty much the Green Wave starts back where they had that fumble earlier.
For the record, I didn't see any penalties, so yeah.
I know. Well, he threw it really late.
All right, 1st and 10 at the Rockland 49-yard line. Kilmaine in the backfield for the Green Wave. Riley calls his cadence. Puts Ricketson in motion, gives it to Ricketson. Ricketson tries to turn it up. Nothing doing. It looked like the first guy to get to it was Joe Werner. Being up 2nd down.
Little extracurricular activities there going on.
Beautiful evening here at Gillette Stadium.
Green Wave trying to get Ricketson out in space there. Rockland doing a nice job of kind of taking that off tackle run away from them, from the Green Wave.
Important for Abington now to try to march downfield and get in the end zone.
One thing that Rockland does do, Sean, is they play really deep on defense to keep everything in front of them. I really think they can pass all day long in the flats and out in the sickles, the down and outs.
Fanara out wide to the near side of the field. Riley calls his cadence, gives it to Curtis Lucas Summers around the left side. Curtis Lucas Summers gets tripped up as he crosses over the 45 down to inside to about the 44 they give him.
Yep.
It'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Nice 5-yard pickup by Curtis. You know, Curtis Lucas Summers is really tough runner when he gets going north and south.
Yeah.
Had him going a little bit east-west there. He was able to cut it up, pick up 5. But when he just punishes people once he gets past the line of scrimmage. Just a big bruising back for the Green Wave.
Donovan checks in for the Green Wave. Izzy Ricketson checks out to take a breather here on the 3rd down play. Got to get it inside the 39-yard line. Fanara out wide to the far side of the field. Donovan and Kilmaine in the backfield. Well, bad snap, and Riley has to dive down. A bobble on the snap once again. This is the second time we've seen it. So it's a loss on the play back to the 48-yard line to bring up 4th down. And Green Wave are going to bring in their kick team. So
both teams are, Green Wave is just having a little problem there on the snaps, which we really haven't had an issue of that all year.
Well, I don't know if it's the cold weather or what, or just the heebie-jeebies. We'll see. Rockland right now is 2 men back, awaiting. Donovan's going to do the kicking.
They're actually pretty. So, of course, the Green Wave has been known to kind of do that rugby-style kick,
right.
And if it's there on the outside, they'll take the run.
Vasquez and Leander are back, standing at their 22 right now. Looks like Fanara's going to take. No, Donovan takes it. Rolls right. He's going to take it. He tucks it under, trying to turn the corner, and he is going to be short of the first, I think.
About the 40.
Yeah, it might be about a yard short, 2 yards short at the 41-yard line. But really, Kevin, if you punt it down and give him, if it goes in the end zone, you give him the 20. If you give him a return, he might get to the 30.
Probably
anyhow.
about a 15-yard difference there.
So the turnover on downs will give Rockland the ball at their own 41-yard line.
Yeah, nice, that was good coverage there by Rockland, though, able to come up. They've seen Abington do it, and that's one of the things. I think both teams know each other's tricks there. So good job of Rockland being ready for that.
All right, Bulldog offense back on the field now with an I formation. Bobbled snap once again. They give to the first man through, though, and Abibi gets him down eventually.
After about a 5-yard pickup.
That was it 27, I believe, on that? Brett Armstrong?
Yeah, that ball almost came right up through the quarterback's hand. So I don't know if it's a slippery ball or what's going on there tonight.
Because that's really the second time we've seen Celestino bobble it. So 2nd and 5. Again with the I backfield. Celestino under center. Wide out to each side to give the second man through this time. Nothing doing at the line of scrimmage.
Leans forward for about a yard. Nice job by the Green Wave defense.
Curtis Lucas Summers will get the tackle on Jacob Colstring.
Coming way from the outside linebacker spot to crash down and make that tackle.
All right, Green Wave, let's go here. Now 3rd and 4. Want to hold him here and put him back into a punt situation.
Well, if you stop them here, obviously they punted early when they were on the 45, thinking that they would keep the Green Wave deep in their own end.
Vasquez out wide to the far side. Looks like Leander's coming out wide to the near side. Shotgun for Celestino. Celestino looking to throw, looking for the out pat into Leander. He's got him at the first down mark, and he turns down the field, gets knocked out of bounds by Abibi at the 32-yard line. Too much of a cushion there on that one.
Too much of a cushion, especially when you only had 3rd and 5. The other thing is, too, you gotta kind of come up and make them make a move, Sean. And he kind of stood back, and then he was able to, beat him out on the outside as well.
So the ball is at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs of Rockland High School. Rockland, as you know, used to be a part of Abington. Abington, Rockland, and Whitman were one town at one time. In 1874, Rockland became their own town.
Movement. There was movement there on number 74. I will say, Sean, the Battle of 123, the Battle of 139. Right. I don't know what you want to call this game.
Some called it the Battle of the Border, the War on the South Shore. 5-yard penalty against Rockland, sometimes known as East Abington. Whitman known as South Abington. So a lot of history between these two teams and towns, with families and friends and rivalries and glorious stories of old.
Friends?
Yeah, some are friends.
I'm just kidding. I'm teasing.
1st down and 15 now. Ball at the 37. They stack it up on the left side once again. The shotgun formation. Leander is going to hand it off of the reverse, coming back the next to Colstring. Is that Colstring? Yep, gets taken down inside the 30.
Picks up about 5 or 10 yards on that play.
Yeah. It would be 2nd and 5 at the Abington 27. Sean Riley and Kevin Whalen bringing this Abington Greenway football action, the Division 6 state championship between two crosstown rivals. This is the first year of this new statewide format. The idea being to get the two best teams in the state to play in the state championships, as opposed to the best in the East versus the best in the West. And voila, you got Abington and Rockland as the two best teams in Division 6. I backfield behind Celestino, give up the middle, and first hit at the line of scrimmage, then barrels forward in the 20. He's going to get it up for the first down. That was Brett Armstrong, one of the fullbacks for the Bulldogs.
1st and 10, just coming down under 1 minute here to go in this first quarter. Has not been a kind quarter for the Green Wave so far, Sean.
No, not yet, but I got faith in my Green Wave
faith
Nation.
in the Green.
Good crowd from both towns here. Expect the
nice.
Situate and Duxbury crowds to be arriving relatively soon also. So the ball's marked at the 20, 1st and 10. Rockland up 6-0 here in the waning minute of the first quarter.
Quick hit
up again, Armstrong. Number 27, not much there.
He had, there was some issue on the bobble on the snap again.
So we're looking for a Bulldog fumble.
It could happen.
They give him a 1-yard gain, bring up 2nd and 9.
About a half yard. So
yeah.
I think the Green Wave really just, they've kind of settled down, I think, on the ground here, Sean. Now on the 3rd downs, you just have to tighten that up. And obviously they're in 4-down territory. And I think they'll actually go for a kick here if they get it 4th down.
Could be. Well, they're going to turn the direction of the
and that's the end of the
game here.
First quarter.
As we're running down. Yep, clock is rolling down at the end of the first quarter. At halftime, Kevin and I will get off the microphone. The cheerleaders will be out there on the field facing the opposite side. I want to send a shout out and thank you to WATD Radio, which is also going live right now, 95.9 FM WAT Radio. What's impressive is this group of players, Kevin, you and I were talking about this in the ride here. In youth football, they stunk. They were 0-24 in 3 seasons as mites, as peewees and midgets. Right. They were 0-24, the teams from Abington. But yet they stuck together. They worked on their game. They got to high school. They followed their coaching. And here they are at Gillette Stadium. I mean, what a turnaround. It's just great to see the faith that they had each other and the camaraderie and really the love they have for each other. And it's palpable when you talk to any of these guys. So
no, absolutely. It's like sticking together. It's working hard, like you said, Sean, in the gym every night. Just working better in the off season.
Want to send a shout out to some of our viewers around the world. Jack Malafronte's down in Florida, and got a special guest, someone watching in Cincinnati. Some of my boys from Holy Cross. Shout out to the Kellys in Cincinnati, and Paul Kurtz in Virginia, Greggy in New Jersey, and Pat Diggins and Holden's watching us today. Want to send a shout out to those guys. Oh, and also one of my best friends in the world, Mike Noon, is in Stamford, Connecticut, and I want to wish Mike a happy birthday. His birthday is Sunday.
I've got nobody, Sean. So 2nd and 10 here for the Bulldogs.
Going right to left across your television screen now. He's going to start the second quarter, fresh 12 minutes on the clock. Bulldogs want to add to their 6-0 lead. Waiting for the referee to give the signal, the go signal. I don't know if there's it can't be a TV timeout because we're not doing TV.
The clock isn't ready, maybe? The clock is...
Yeah, the clock's at 0 right now. Waiting for the clock operator to put it up to 12. Silence hits Gillette. Oh, there it is. It's 12 now. So here we go. All right, so the Bulldogs break their huddle at the 19-yard line. A little confusion. Now they put Leander
on the right
and
side.
Vasquez on the right side.
Pitch is going to be a run.
Going to be a student body left, and
Shea
good job as
McClellan.
Shea gets to him first. Going to be a pickup, maybe 1 or 2 on the play.
Absolutely. That's exactly what we were talking about at the top of the game, him filling that hole, not to give up the big gain, and a 2-yard is exactly, what you need to have, making it 3rd and 8 here for the Bulldogs.
Being told by an Abington fan if we can turn up Kevin's mic a little bit,
Wow,
or speak up, Kevin. I mean, that's dangerous.
Better be careful what they ask for.
I know it. Here we go, 2nd down now, and 3rd and 8 at the 18-yard line. Shotgun. Celestino's going to take it himself, trying to get up the right guy, but there's a lot of green jerseys. Spins, though, breaks away, gets it down to about the 13.
Wow.
Going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, 4th down, and I don't know if they go with Esposito here. What they do. It's going to be 4th and about 3.
Wow, apparently I forgot to mention that the Hilliers are watching, and they're mad at me right now. So knew I shouldn't have started making a
Everybody
list.
that you know, Sean, just,
All right, 4th down at the 13-yard line. They got to get inside the 10 to move the stakes. Green Wave like to stop them right here because Rockland's going for it. They're not going to go for the kick.
kind of surprised.
Got 2 men in the backfield, the I formation. Coldstring, the deep man in the I. Celestino keeps it, trying to roll around the end. Robbins doing a good job. He breaks a tackle. He's going to knock that about very close to the 10. All depends on the spot. If he crossed the line, he gets the first down. Jack Robbins did a great job stringing it out.
Didn't have any help
First
over there.
down by a foot. Literally a footstep.
Wow. That's a tough break for the Green Wave.
They'll give him a fresh set of downs, 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Robbins had a bead on him, really stretched out, was looking for help coming up from the back, but Celestino was able to just turn that corner and get literally a shoe step over onto the 10-yard line. They actually placed the ball on the 10.
And they did a nice job of kind of clearing out that right side, so it was really Celestino and Robbins one-on-one, and he didn't have any help over there, but Robbins doing a nice job making sure that didn't get in the end zone.
Leander's going to take the direct snap. He's going to go to the right side. He's going to be ridden out by Leggett down at about the 5-yard line.
Wow, the ref's giving him great spots.
No, it was about there, 1 foot up there.
He was a couple yards back. I'm telling you. Watch it. 6 yard. It should have been the 6.
Leander's got some good moves, good speed. Deshaun held him to the 5-yard line, bring up 2nd and goal.
2nd goal from the 5. Now the Green Wave, obviously they're like pushing outside. What they're doing is they're coming in off tackle, but then bouncing out, trying to get the edge.
Rockland quick up to the ball with 2 men in the backfield. The shotgun going to be handoff to Coldstring going up the middle. Not going to be enough for the touchdown, but he gets it down to about the 1.
Yeah, gave it down to the 1-yard line.
Goal line defense coming in for Abington as it's 3rd and goal now from 1 yard out.
I think we've said that twice more than we said that all year, Sean.
Yeah.
I mean, the goal line, Green Wave has not had a lot of goal line stands.
So does Rockland try to put it in between the tackles, or do they try to loop it around the end? We'll see if Celestino fakes it and keeps it, or if he's going to give it to Coldstring, who's now in the deep man in the I backfield. You got Armstrong there, going right up the middle. I don't know if he got it, Kev. There's no signal. There's no signal from. It looks like they didn't make it. No, bring up no touch. It'll be 4th down.
4th down, yeah. 4th and goal.
4th and goal at the half-yard line. So what do? Rockland coaches are talking to each other right now. I got to think they're going to go for it because if they don't get it.
Well, they got to go for it. I mean, you're 6 inches away.
Yeah.
Not even.
So Coach Chuck O'Donnell sends in the play through his senior quarterback, P.J. Celestino.
So
crowd is whooping it up.
If you go outside, it wouldn't be a 1st down, right?
Right.
So you could just try to anticipate they're going with I can't
timeout.
Timeout
Being called by Rockland. They're indecisive about what they want to do right now.
I couldn't believe that would be a crazy thing to do. I think, Sean, is to go into the go into the shotgun formation right there, just because now all of a sudden you're bringing it back to the 5 or 6 yard line. You know, I just think that would be foolish. You get the ball right there at the goal line, just push it in.
You know who one of our biggest fans watching right now is? Mary Graham.
Mary Graham?
Mary Graham.
Hello, Mary. Nicest people ever.
Favorite aunt on my father's side.
She's the only aunt.
You said that, Kevin. I didn't say it, Aunt Mary. I didn't say it.
Well, she would be your favorite even if there was 10.
That's right. 9:15 left on the clock here in the second quarter. Rockland up 6-0 after they scored in their first possession in the first quarter. They have now got it down to literally the half-yard line, 4th and goal. Both teams in a huddle with their coaches to try to Abington to defend it, Rockland to try to push it over. Green Wave would love to stop them here, but it's tough to stop a half-yard play.
It really is. I mean, they can pretty much just lean forward.
Rockland taking every second of this timeout to talk about it. Coach Nick LaCorey's done a great job. And, of course, Jim Kelleher in his 48th year across this far side of the field.
3 or 4 inches here. It's not even 6 inches that they need to go. Although I saw a game at the old Gillette with Brockton, it was a very similar situation, and Walpole was able to get the goal line stand, win the game.
Well, let's see what happens. 4th and goal at Gillette Stadium. The Bulldogs at the half-foot line. Colstring lined up behind Armstrong. Celestino under center. He takes it himself, dives over, and gets enough for the first. Did it the easy way, and that was via the air. Celestino for 1 yard out. Kind of hard to, you can't really defend against that unless you have someone jumping in the air opposite him.
On a delay, right, because he delayed it a little bit. They're going to do some trickery here, it looks like, or try to.
So a 1 yard dive puts the second touchdown of the game up for Rockland. They'll line up for the Esposito kick, who missed the first one. Celestino actually does the snapping for the Bulldogs. Esposito, the right-footed kicker. Kick is a line drive. Hits
the post. Hit the post?
Net.
Good.
I guess it hit the net. It was good. It looked like it hit the post, didn't it?
So 13-0 Bulldogs. You know, the Green Wave on offense, Sean, just really has to kind of get back to what they do here.
Yep.
I mean, they haven't been able to get into any kind of rhythm, obviously. They've had, kind of given up a down almost on every series here. So they really just need to,
Yeah, the fumbles on each series,
need
right?
to take care of the ball, get the ball and stop blocking and executing. They've been executing, really well the last 5 or 6 games here, and that's what they need to get back to.
So a 13-0 lead for the Rockland Bulldogs here early in the second quarter. They will be kicking off to the ever-dangerous Drew Donovan and Deshaun Leggett are back. There's our boys, the student body section over there.
I think, Sean,
leading it.
I do think, obviously they're kind of packing in a little bit, making it more difficult to run. I think, what they need to do is kind of spread it out, throw it out in the fields. I think last April we saw that when we played down in Hingham, or in March, or back into springtime in the spring season. Green Wave is kind of playing a lot, throwing a lot into the flats and throwing out into the, down and outs a lot. And I think they're going to be very susceptible to that. And I think the Green Wave just has to take what they're going to give them.
All right, 9:13 on the clock here. Waiting the kick from Esposito right to left. Another squib kick going to go right to Curtis Lucas Summers. Picks it up at the 29-yard line. Brings it up. Big hole at the 40. Curtis Lucas Summers down to the 50. One man to beat inside the 40. Lucas Summers inside the 25 and then down to the 20-yard line.
Curtis Lucas Summers picking it up and going right down Main Street.
Nice job by number 31. He's healthy. Gives Abington great field position here in the second quarter at the Rockland 20-yard line.
Well, and remember, of course, the Green Wave kicked off here, so they will be getting the ball back in the second half as well. So,
good job by Curtis Lucas Summers. Here's another example, Kevin, of the north-south you were talking about earlier.
Right, he just ran straight up and then was able to take it out, doing a nice job of switching the ball from his inside to outside to make sure he didn't fumble, doing all those little things to take care of the ball.
Fanaro out wide to the far side. Kilmaine in the backfield, put Donovan in motion to give to Kilmaine right up the middle. Kilmaine tucks it, picks up about 2 or 3 down to the 17-yard line.
It's a nice little pickup.
Second down for the Green Wave.
Maybe that's what the Green Wave is trying to do, settle everybody down. I'd like to see something out in the flat, Sean, on the left side here. Got a lot of space out there.
Just got to make sure you connect that. No pick sixes here. Eddie Riley, the senior quarterback, has got 17 touchdown passes this year. He had 9 in the short season last year.
Positive thought, Sean.
That's right. Kumbaya. Again, Kilmaine in the backfield. Lucas Summers is the right side wing. Looks like Donovan's the left side wing. Curtis Lucas Summers in motion to give to him. Left side, pressure, gets hit at the line of scrimmage, but still dives forward, picks up about 2 positive yards up to the 15-yard line.
Well, if you do that, you're going to move the chains, and that's what the Green Wave needs to do here.
3rd and 5, though. Good, pressure. I didn't get the number of the Rockland player who got over the line of scrimmage and made Curtis kind of change his direction.
He was 57. I think it was Pernero. Might have been
a good player.
Flopping. He was a very good player.
Liam Wallace, number 70, also.
He had a great game the last game, and obviously that interior line for Rockland's doing a great job.
Here come the Green Wave. 3rd and 5 at the 15-yard line. They're sending wideouts to each side. Riley with an empty backfield. Puts a man in motion. It's Donovan. They pitch to Donovan going around the left side. Turn it upfield. Donovan diving forward, trying to get to the 10. I think he's going to be about a yard short of it. Bring up a 4th down situation for the Green Wave.
Rockland did a nice job. It looked like there was more room out there. They were able to come down, but a nice job by the Green Wave, too. Picking up 4, making a makeable 4th down situation here for the Green Wave.
4th and
1.
4th and 1 at the 11. See what Abington does here.
Yeah, Rockland usually tries, it looks like they usually try to go heavy on one side, like with their linemen lining up.
Eddie Riley with the play selection in the huddle. La Rosa, the center, out over the ball. See if they try to draw Rockland offside here. Lucas Summers in the backfield with a BB and McClellan in the backfield.
They're going heavy backfield.
But Tornado on the left side. There's confusion and timeout being called by Abington. Eddie Riley seemed to know what was going on. They had to move
Tornado, I don't know.
Bodies. That was strange.
Number 49 for the Green Wave was over in the...
I don't know if they were setting up some sort of trick play or is it just total miscommunication going on.
I think it was just kind of right at you, Sean. I do, because you had the big backfield there, kind of pushed the pile. And I think you had, like, Shane McClellan was in the backfield, and I think number 49 was supposed to fill his spot in at guard. So I don't think this is going to be a situation where Green Wave will change the play. I think they're going to just, like, run right at him.
Yeah, I don't know if he's listening right now, but I want to send a shout-out, another birthday shout-out to Walter Pastor, longtime coach.
Old?
It's going to be 99 on December 10th.
Wow, 99.
His brother's 100.
I know. Happy birthday, Walter.
Walter Pastor.
Of course, a veteran.
Yep.
Former vice principal at the high school. For
NCAA
many years.
record of 6 interceptions in one game. Played for Brown University with who?
Joe Paterno.
Joe Paterno was his teammate and roommate. All right, so the ball is marked at about the 11-yard line. Green Wave have a 4th and 1 situation with 6:55 on the clock. They trail by 13.
Yeah, trail by 13 here. They got to, I think obviously when you get down into the 11-yard line, get the ball at the 20. You really need to make it, you need to finish it off after you get great field position from your special teams.
See what the play selection is here. They come out again with the big boys in the backfield. Lucas Summers, the deep man behind 2 blocking backs. Riley under center. Riley gives it to Lucas Summers, looking for a hold, dives forward. Ooh.
That guy did not give him the first down.
No.
Are you kidding me?
The far side guy showed him half a yard short.
Oh, my God. He definitely got the ball over the 10. He definitely had the ball over the 10.
We'll have to see the replay up here on the screen. We have the benefit of the replay. I'm not sure if Patriots.com has the replay. And the ball will be turned over to Rockland with 6:52 to go here. Looking for a turnover here. And no replay to be shown, apparently. All right, ball's at the 11. Rockland with the ball. Full house backfield. That looks like Moriarty now at quarterback. It is Moriarty. They give right side, and a good tackle there, but not until after they pick up 5 yards. That was Colstring on the carry. And I'm not sure who made that tackle. Sorry.
I don't know either. But it's 7-yard pickup. So we had 6:36 to go here in the half.
And they got number 7.
Moriarty is coming back in here.
Michael Moriarty.
We haven't seen much of that, so I don't know if he's going to be passing the ball.
Moriarty is a junior quarterback. They got the 3 men in the backfield with Moriarty, 1 man out right, ride wide to the right. The handoff coming the near side, trying to get around the corner. Nice job, Van Luling coming up. Also Curtis Lucas Summers. Don't like the spot, Kev?
Well, he slid for 2 yards, and he gives them the 2 yards.
Up at the 19-yard line, bring up 3rd and short. I'm responding to Kevin's flailing of his arms up here in the press booth, his body language.
I know. So 3rd and 1, obviously this is a big stop here for the Green Wave.
I don't mind you expressing yourself, Kev. I mean, that's what you're good at,
Just passionate.
Passionate. All right.
He's passionate, John.
Third and short. A shotgun formation, though, for Moriarty. Moriarty's going to hand off, quick dive up the middle, and Coldstring looks like he twisted and gets the first down.
He gives him the extra yard, John.
At the 22. It was that little extra twist that made it happen. They'll move the stakes for the Bulldogs. Clock rolling at 5:36 to go here in the second quarter. The state championship. Who'd have thought the two best teams
would come out right now, right out of the South Shore, Rockland, Abington, right next to each other.
And you get the Situate-Duxbury game right after this. For the same reason. Shotgun formation, 1st and 10. Moriarty puts a man in motion. Looking to throw is Moriarty. Goes in the flat outside. Incomplete. Leander doing a little kind of a button hook, trying to Z back in.
Yeah.
Leggett's got to get up on him when he gets to that.
Leggett definitely does. I mean, one of the things that Green Wave usually is good is giving up pressure at the line of scrimmage. He's giving him way too much of a cushion, because the other thing, too, is he's getting caught kind of flat-footed when he's out there. The guy can just curl around him for whatever reason, because if he had that, it didn't look like
that's the
he
danger.
was ready to make the tackle.
And I think that's what they were trying to get Leander one-on-one. If he can make the first guy, the cornerback miss.
They're going to do. I think they're going to try to do the same thing, one-on-one with on that flat outside.
Shotgun from Moriarty. Handoff, come around near side, slices through a hole, puts his hand down and dives forward to about the 27. We have third down for the Bulldogs. Third and about 5 here. Maybe a long 4. No, we'll call it 5.
Third and 5.
Yep, got to get it over the 32.
I think they're going to go back and get Moriarty out there. I think you're going to go back to that pass out the flat. I know 3rd and 5, because if it's not, it's a kicking situation.
Leander out wide to the far side of the field. Vasquez to the near side. Shotgun for Moriarty. Moriarty looking to throw. He goes for the down. It's going to be incomplete. Was looking for Vasquez. Van Luling kind of tied him up a bit.
Van Luling did a nice job of coming off the line of scrimmage. He had to kind of try to push off and then come back for the ball. And by the time he did it, Moriarty had thrown the ball a little bit short.
So it brings up a punting situation from the Rockland 27-yard line. So good job by the Green Wave defense there. Again, Kevin, we saw in the Abington's last possession, they get it down in the red zone and they just can't make it. They can't complete it.
Exactly.
They've got to turn that around if they want to win this state championship.
We said that was one of the keys to the top of the game here.
Waiting the snap for the punt. Green Wave have 2 men back at their own 45-yard line. Snap, the kick, they're going to go kick it out of bounds. Yeah,
that's going to be at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, it's like the Rockland 40-yard line.
The Rockland.
Keep going. Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going. 45.
I think that's a gift.
It is. It's a 5-yard gift,
definitely a gift.
A good field position for the Green Wave. So the offense comes out with 4:26 left on the clock here in the first half. Green Wave trail 13-0. Could very well be a 1-touchdown difference. The Green Wave have been bitten by the fumble bug earlier and just couldn't convert that 4th down play. But here, again, they have good field position at the Rockland 45-yard line.
4 minutes and 26 seconds to go here in the half, so the Green Wave can take a lot of time off the clock, get that touchdown, Sean, and be right back in the ballgame.
That's right. Kilmaine in the backfield. Riley under center. Riley with a long count. Puts a man in motion, Lucas Summers. They give to Lucas Summers left side. Big pressure, though, by Rockland's line at the line of scrimmage. Does a good job, and they push him back. No gain on the play. Nothing there for Lucas Summers to do. The Green Wave offense got to get firing off the line.
I think one of the things, too, is a play like that takes a long time to develop.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that, the Green Wave, I think needs to do, Sean, is do some quick hits on the outside, spread out Rockland's defense a little bit, loosen them up. The other thing is, too, is if you get Kilmaine with a quick hit up the middle, you get those 4 or 5 yards up the middle on those quick hits.
He's got that burst of speed.
You don't get the defense time to react to it.
Kilmaine behind Riley with Lucas Summers offset to the right. Looking to throw is Riley. He's got a little pressure. He's scrambling now, going downfield, putting it up. Going to be incomplete.
He's held.
No flag thrown.
Yeah, Kilmaine was held on his back.
Yeah, Kilmaine was coming down in the short side of the field. Fanara was deeper. Riley was scrambling from the beginning as he had pressure coming off the corner.
They got a really good push on this right-hand side. Rockland did. He pushed him right into Riley. Riley was able to kind of scoot out into the flat. But that time it was a pretty long throw downfield.
So 3rd and long now, 3rd and 10 at the 45-yard line. Probably a passing down here for Abington. So does Rockland keep the linebackers back from pass defense? Do they blitz? Let's see what they do here. Rockland talking to each other right now, exchanging the defense. Riley in the shotgun. They get trips on the left side, but tight. Looking to throw. Riley looking for the chair pad. Going down.
He's got Fanara.
And it's going to be caught.
by
at
Tommy
the
Fanara.
16-yard line. Unbelievable. The go-to kid.
I tell you, that ended up being great defense too
Yes.
by Rockland. He was able
threaded
to
the
catch
needle.
up. You know, Riley just waited, and threw the ball as soon as he, started going upfield or downfield, but the Rockland defender was able to close and got his arm in there right as the Green Wave player caught the ball.
Ball on the 18 now. 1st and 10. Green Wave with life out there on the field.
The senior
3:25 to
captain
go.
able to make the catch.
Shotgun for Riley. They have trips on the right side this time. Riley looking to throw. Going quick out to Donovan. Donovan with some blockers in front of him. Donovan inside the 15. Donovan inside the 10-yard line, steps out of bounds.
Pick up about 8 yards on that, and that's exactly what you want for the Green Wave.
How are they rolling the clock?
15?
He stepped out of bounds.
He went out on his own.
Ball is down at the 10-yard line now. Sorry, the 10-yard line. Second and 2, they're calling it. Yep. 2nd and 2 at the 10 for Abington. 2:51 and rolling here in the first half. 13-0 Rockland lead. Abington up on the line of scrimmage. Fanara and Donovan out wide to the far side of the field. Kilmaine and Lucas Summers in the backfield. Single man coverage. Riley give right side. Lucas Summers just puts his head down, goes forward, gets that first down, and a fresh set of downs for Abington at about the 6-yard line.
It's going to be 1st and goal. And Summers did a nice job. Curtis did right there, Sean. He kind of, as he made contact, kind of slid off to the right side.
Yep.
Was a little opening there, was able to pick up a good 3 or 4 yards there. Nice job by Curtis Lucas Summers. Good blocking by the Green Wave up front.
We'll call it the 7-yard line. 1st and goal for the Green Wave. 2 minutes, 16 seconds and rolling here.
I like that quick little bubble screen that they've been running to Drew, number 2 for the Green Wave, Drew Donovan.
Kilmaine and Ricketson in the backfield. Fanara out wide to the far side. They give to Ricketson. Ricketson got a hole up the middle.
Touchdown, man of Muskegon!
Izzy Ricketson from 7 yards out put the Green Wave on the board. He went in untouched into the Gillette Stadium end zone. And the Green Wave are on the board.
2:02 remaining in the first half. Well, you keep on giving the Green Wave a short field like the Rockland Bulldogs have been doing, Sean, from special teams. Eventually it's going to come back to bite you, and right there, perfect example. The Green Wave finally got the ball in from the 45-yard line.
Good blocking by the Green Wave offensive line there. Izzy just really saw the hole and just danced in to the end zone from 7 yards out, untouched. Good read, and Fanara going to line up for the point after. We wait the snap.
Dug it on the hold.
Yep. Good snap, good hold. Ball is up.
It's good. Right down the middle. 13-7.
So Fanara got us down there in that great pass reception. A wonderful pass by Ed Riley, just threading the needle, sets it up, and the Green Wave now kind of break the ice there with that touchdown.
Absolutely, Sean. I think that's one of the things the Green Wave, you really had to score right there. You couldn't go in down 2 touchdowns. Green Wave taking advantage of the short field from the 45-yard line, getting it down there with Fanara, number 3, Tommy Fanara, the senior captain, and then Izzy Ricketson doing the rest. So, and a big play there, too, by Curtis Lucky Summers to get that first down and 1st and goal. Good team effort by the Green Wave on that drive.
Tommy Fanara, number 3, coming back from an injury earlier in the season. It's now 2:02 left on the clock here. La Rosa to do the kicking honors. He gets the ball up high and usually end over end. We'll see if he's told to continue doing that or if he's told to line drive it down the field. Green Wave ready to kick off left to right across your television screen. Kevin Tacci on the camera. Good high end over end kick. Pushes the receiver back and it bounces at the 6 and stops at the 1 yard line. Picks it up. Brings it up over the 10, over the 20 to the 30.
Oh, boy.
He's got to roll down the sideline and then he's still on his feet. Celestino inside the 20. He's got 1 man to beat, pushes the man out of the way, and it's going to be a 99-yard return on a great kick by La Rosa. Unbelievable turnabout right there. Unbelievable. Any thoughts, Kev?
Now, just can't let that happen in a big game, Sean. You got minute 45 to go. Got to make something happen.
Big play there by the senior PJ Celestino. Just unbelievable. The ball rolled down and died. He was hoping it was going to roll into the end zone, and then it wouldn't go. It stopped literally on the half-yard line. Celestino picked it up. It started.
I think they might be
doing
a trick play here, Sean.
Timeout being called on the field.
I wonder if at the end here.
Unreal. Just watching the replay. Yeah, kudos to Celestino taking advantage of it. But, that's one of those things where sometimes the coverage overruns the kick.
Exactly. We're saying, it's important to keep maintaining your lanes there. And he was able to get Abington was all down behind the 20-yard line there. And was just able to, make it happen. So, tough break by the Green Wave. Good job by Rockland.
Unbelievable. So, Green Wave got to keep bouncing back here.
We talk about Green Wave has been so good at special teams this year.
Yeah.
I think that's the first time they've ever given up any type of yardage. I think Rockland's going to try to go for 2. I think, you just got a gimme touchdown there.
Yeah.
So I think Rockland's definitely going to go for 2 here and try to make it 21-7.
Well, they know that if Abington scores, Fanara's, money on the PAT kicks.
Right.
So if they just went for the 1, that would make it 20-7. But we'll see. They are lining up. Esposito is money for Rockland. They line it up. Those crossbars are 18 feet 6 inches wide instead of 23 feet 4 at the high school level. Ball is up, and it's good. So they put 7 more on the board, make it a 27 game here after Rockland moved it down. After Abington moved it downfield for their first score of the game. And the Rockland Bulldogs will kick off to the Green Wave once again.
Well, Green Wave's got a couple minutes, couple times out to do something here in this half with the ball. I think you're going to see them kick it short, much like they've done the other 3 times they've kicked off.
Yeah, they don't want to give up the big kickoff return, which Abington just did. Referee's trying to get Rockland out on the field here. Donovan and is that Deshaun Leggett back deep? Yeah, Deshaun Leggett number 5, Donovan number 2. And you got Kilmaine and Curtis Lucas Summers standing at the 30 as kind of the short men. Lucas Summers had a good return for Abington during the last kickoff. A little confusion on the Rockland side. They got the wrong personnel out there, so we're just waiting for them to tee it up and kick it off. 1:45 here left on the first half clock.
Green Wave is actually, I think, anticipating it. They might even get an onside kick. Who knows? With Rockland, you feel like you're up a little bit.
Esposito tees it up. They pooch it. Going to try to just drop it in at the 20. It bounces to the 18. It's going to roll out of bounds and be a penalty against the Bulldogs.
I'd have them re-kick.
We'll see where what the Green Wave does here. No time comes off the clock. If they make him re-kick it at the 35.
I'd make him re-kick it at the 35.
Why not? Yep, they are going to make him re-kick. 5-yard penalty.
I wouldn't be surprised now, maybe if you just see them drill it down the
middle of the
field. Give the ball to the Green Wave, hopefully for them at the 40 or so. Hopefully the Green Wave is able to make a little bit more happen.
This makes it more unlikely that Rockland will go for the onside kick here, because if they fail and give Abington
the ball at the 45.
Right.
And that seems to be Abington's magic number tonight, getting the ball at the 45 block.
Again, Leggett and Donovan now back deep. They're standing about their own 20-yard line, awaiting the Esposito kick. Rockland spreads out 5 in the left, 5 in the right. And here we go. The kick. High, not a real high kick, but it's coming down to Leggett at the 21-yard line. Leggett down the right sideline, going to step out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. Green Wave offense out on the field with 1:41 on the clock.
See what the Green Wave can do. Obviously, they got a pretty potent passing attack. They're pretty balanced, so they can march down the field. They got 2 timeouts to go here.
Ooh, baby. Sean Riley, Kevin Whalen, Kevin Tachi, Matt Nelson. Is it Mike Simmons? Mike Simmons and Matt Lyons all bringing you this Abington Green Wave football action here at Gillette Stadium.
Appreciate all that they do. A lot of time that they put in.
I want to thank all the boosters who help out supporting all the Green Wave sports programs. 1st and 10 now for the Green Wave at their own 36-yard line. 2 wideouts to the far side. 1 man on the near side. Riley with the shotgun. They give it to Leggett with some blocks in front of him in the 40. Leggett looking for room. Gets over the 50. Leggett going to be tackled from behind, but not till he gets down to the 41-yard line. Good pickup by the Green Wave.
Of course, the clock stops here on a 1st down. It's not going to be getting going until the ball's set. So they get
1:32 on the clock.
1:32.
That was a nice looking play. A lot of blocking backs, and they read it well.
That was the play that they ran down at Dennis Yarmouth, where they got about 73 yards on that back right before the half.
Ball on the 41, 1st and 10 for Abington.
Green Wave coming right back at him.
Van Luling out wide to the far side. Leg it out wide near side, looking on the far side, looking for Van Luling. He throws it deep. He's looking for Ferrara. It's picked off at the 17-yard line by the Bulldogs and taken down at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, they're not. You can't throw the ball that deep with nobody else out there.
Going to his go-to guy, but the safety came over with some help over the top, and the Green Wave turned it over with 1:05 on the clock. Oh, baby. You got to hope that this is one of those games, Kevin, like the semifinal game where Abington came out in the second half and just turned the page.
Absolutely. Sean, that's what they have to do. They're going to get the ball back, just kind of really take it at them, be aggressive. It seems like they're on the back of their heels for whatever reason tonight. Got to give credit to Rockland.
Yeah, playing a good game thus far. It's going to be a fake reverse, trying to get around the near side. That's Leander. Leander with a blocker, gets over to 35, now tries to cut it back inside the field. He does, cutting across the field in the 50.
Jesus. Cutting
back now, going to the far side of the field, and going to be taken down at the 40-yard line. Just ran about 60 yards to pick up 40.
Even 80.
Leander dangerous and doing a great job.
You can see for whatever reason there was nobody over here on the Green Wave side. I don't know.
Good field position with 48 seconds on the clock. Clock is rolling. Rockland's already burned 2 timeouts, so they have 1 left. Ball just inside the 40-yard line. Clock at the 40-second mark. Shotgun formation. They load up on the near and a flag call. Timeout call by the Green Wave
with 35 seconds to go.
Probably a good timeout, trying to settle things down there. They were going to do a little student body left for Rockland, where Celestino was just going to follow the blockers. So, 0:35 on the clock. Ball's at the 40. 1st and 10 for Rockland, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, 20-7 right now. Tough breaks for Abington here.
Yeah, I mean,
in the first half.
And I think sometimes, Sean, you make your own breaks, and I think that might be the case tonight a little bit. Abington just seemed out of sorts a little bit. They seemed like they were getting back in a rhythm, and then once they had the that big return, it seems once again that they're just kind of a little almost shell-shocked.
Well, it could have been. I mean, think about this. We score and make it 13-7. We have a kickoff goes down to the half-yard line. Had we pinned them down there at the 1 or 2.
Right. Green Wave might be getting the ball back here at the 40-yard line.
Right, tie up the game and you go into the half. Instead, a fluke, they run it back 99 yards for a touchdown and go ahead by 2 touchdowns. So that's how quickly you can change.
Right. I mean, and that's the thing, it's hard to maintain your discipline, especially on a kickoff like that, because, everyone's kind of crashing down in, and it's just what happens is you lose your discipline on your lanes that you're running down the field on, and they're just able to kind of block it once they get, the guy gets past the first layer there. So
35 seconds to go here. Green Wave D, got to keep them out of the end zone. Ball on the 40-yard line. Celestino shares the play selection with his teammates. They break their huddle. Send Logan Rogers out wide to the far side. Vasquez out wide to the near side. Shotgun is slot left slot right now. They got a man in motion. That's Leander. Looking at Leander in the bubble. No, they go to the right side and bobbled and caught.
Got to make the tackle.
Gets the first down. That is big number 80, Logan Rogers. Deshaun Leggett went to knock the ball away.
Got to make the tackle, guys. Tackling's the most important thing here.
Clock stops at 27 seconds until they set it. Ball mocked now at the Green Wave 21-yard line. Come on, Green Wave D.
Green Wave's got to come up with a play. His clock should be his clock should be going. He said he got out of bounds? That's ridiculous. He was stopped. Did the same thing down
Kevin Whalen has green tinted glasses. They get 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Shotgun. Put a man in motion. They go to the bubble screen on the left side to Colstring. Colstring at the 20. He's got some room inside the 15, and he's going to step out of bounds at about the 9-yard line. Gets the first down, stops the clock with 21 seconds to go. They mark him out at the 8-yard line.
1st and goal down here at the 8.
Rockland trying to chip away and extend their lead before we break for the half.
No.
Right at the half, you'll see the Rockland and Abington cheerleaders out at midfield. Here comes Rockland out, breaking their huddle. Clock will start on the snap. Shotgun for Celestino once again. Celestino takes it himself, looking up the middle, but there is big Connor Pease.
Connor Pease with a tackle at the line of scrimmage there, big number 74.
Timeout Rockland with 15 seconds to go. That should be their last timeout.
It's their last timeout, and they only have, as the 15 shot. So you really only have, if they can't really run the ball at this point. If you run the ball, it's going to be over.
Clock will roll,
yeah,
unless they get out of bounds.
Unless you get out of bounds, but even then, if you get out of bounds, it's going to take 5 or 6, 7 seconds to get out. To get from the middle of the field to the sideline.
Right.
So,
referee just signaling the pump signal with his arms is the out of timeout signal for Rockland. Of course, they do have Esposito who can kick a long field goal if needed. Second down and goal at the 10-yard line, just about the 9-yard line, we should say, with 15 seconds on the clock. Just to recap the scoring, Rockland started off by taking their opening drive, marching it downfield from their own 38-yard line, capped it off with an 8-yard touchdown from past Celestino to Leander. And Esposito had the kick was wide, made it 6-0. The Green Wave, the Rockland struck next with a 1-yard dive, and an Esposito kick was good with 9:13 left to go in the first. Then Abington gets on the board with a 7-yard run at the 2:02 mark, and the Fanara kick was good, making it 13-7. And then on the ensuing kickoff, Celestino picked up the ball at the half-yard line and ran it 99 yards for the touchdown.
Yeah,
and here we go.
Look out for Leander, number 23 and 21 over on the right side there.
Celestino with a shotgun, looking to throw. He's looking left, little slant pattern, and it's going to be incomplete. No
good
flags
job.
Thrown. Good coverage there by Van Luling.
Still 12 seconds left. I don't know how that only takes 3 seconds, but
stopped it at 12.
12.
Nice job by Mike Van Luling.
So the Green Wave stops him. I think they go for the 3 points here, Sean.
Well, it's third down.
3rd and 10. 3rd and goal from the 10. So I think they would probably just go for the field goal.
Well, you think they can throw the ball?
They can throw the ball still with 4th down, but they're 3rd down here.
Leander's on the right side slot. Vasquez out wide, light shotgun for Celestino. Celestino looking to throw, looking the right side, big rush. Celestino's on his horse, trying to get away. He's going to be taken down. He throws it away and incomplete. Almost picked off, but it moves the ball back now. No, wait, it's incomplete. Sorry, back at the 9-yard line.
It's still going to be the 10, so they're going to kick. Esposito's going to kick.
Jeepers.
Which should be from the right side.
4 seconds on the clock. So 4th and goal at the 9-yard line. Esposito.
So this would make it 23-7 here for Rockland.
He looks like he's got to mark the ball at the
10. So it's about the 17, 18-yard line.
So 27-yard kick. Come on, something's got to go the Green Wave way here, like a little muff snap.
I know. Well, they almost had that pick there.
Good snap. Ball's down. Kick is up. A little pooch.
Looks good.
And it is good for Esposito. 27 yards away. Makes it 23-7 with no time left on the clock. That's how we'll end the first half. And the Green Wave and the Rockland Bulldogs will go into their respective locker rooms. Abington's going to have to regroup and come out with fire in the belly to take on the momentum that Rockland has right now. And they have the capability to do it. We just got to get it done. We got 24 minutes left at Gillette Stadium. Kevin and I are going to take a break. I got to relax Kevin a little bit, fire him up. We get ready for the kickoff. Start the second half.
Looking forward to the second half. Hopefully the Green Wave can turn the page, like you said, Sean, come out like they did at St. Mary's and just work on their game, get back to what they do best.
All right, we'll be back with second half action in about 15 minutes. All right, we are back for second half action here at Gillette Stadium, the state championship between the Rockland Bulldogs and the Abington Green Wave. The Bulldogs will kick off to the mighty Green Wave. And here we go. Second half action has begun with Donovan going to let it bounce. Picks it up at the 15 the second time. Donovan 20, 25. Tries to poke it outside. Now ducks under a tackle and gets up to the 31-yard line.
Nice play by Donovan after the little couldn't handle it. Was able to get a good lane there and able to pick it up to about the 36-yard line for the first down with a start at the first down at 1st and 10.
To the 36.
36.
All right, Green Wave. Got to have a nice synchronized drive downfield.
See if they come out like where they went no huddle against, brought a lot of energy. Looks like they might be doing the same thing that they did against St. Mary's.
Fanara out wide to the near side, single coverage with Vasquez on him. Give right side Donovan. Donovan turns it upfield to the 40, the 45. Donovan gets up to the 49. First down with the Green Wave.
Exactly what you want to see on that first down. Nice drive. They only had 29 yards there in the first half on the rush.
Right up on the line of scrimmage. Here we go.
Green
Same
Wave.
thing from St. Mary's. They're on the line of scrimmage. Trying to catch Rockland on their heels. Kilmaine in the backfield. They give right side Donovan once again. Big hole. Donovan gets hit though as he gets about 3 yards, 4 yard pickup. That first run, Kev, he was really one touchdown away from breaking that out.
One person. Yeah.
One tackle.
One tackle away from breaking it.
Cold weather getting into my brain right now. Kilmaine in the backfield gets the quick hitter up, dives forward over the 45-yard line.
Gets tripped up and picks up about second and about 3.
Third and 4. Third and 3.
Yeah, 3rd and 3.
Yeah, got to get it to the 41-yard line. Ball at the 44. Eddie Riley, the senior quarterback, gets the play selection from his father, the offensive coordinator, and my brother, Ed Riley.
Well, of course, right now, Sean, Green Wave definitely in 4-down territory. You cannot give the ball back, so they're definitely going to go for it on 4th down if they don't get this.
Wardwell's going to cover Fanaro out wide to the left side of the field. Curtis Lucas Summers in motion. Riley gives left side. Kilmaine looking for a hole. Kilmaine gets pushed over the first to the 40-yard line. We are first down for Abington. Needed that. Didn't want to have any
place it right at the 40.
4th down decisions in the first series.
Exactly. I like the way the Green Wave is like kind of running right at them. Being more aggressive kind of inside the tackles here.
And I like the quick tempo offense.
Yeah, they seem to do a lot better when they have the I think one of the things the Green Wave really is not a big team, so I think that they rely on their quickness, and I think that's one of the things that can take over in this game is their quickness. So see if they can kind of maintain that quick pace.
Man in motion. Rockland blitzes. Curtis Lucas Summers left side, still on his feet, dives it inside the 35-yard line.
Yeah, that's the effort that we're looking for from Curtis. Picking up that almost 6 yards on that first down. Just taking it right to them. 2nd
down and 5 for the Green Wave. Opening up here in the second half.
Well, the Green Wave down by 19 points, or 16 points here. So really 2 scores. So if they'll probably go for the 2 points here if they do get in.
Fanaro out wide to the far side. Lucas Summers going to line up on the right side wing. Kilmaine in the backfield. Lucas Summers in motion. They give coming underneath is Donovan. Oh, what a move by Donovan. Still on his feet. Gets down to 30. Might be just enough for the first, or they'll probably call him short. Yep,
this
guy. The far guy says he's
there.
Oh, look at him moving and adjusting.
That's ridiculous. This guy is awful.
The far guy had him about an inch or 2 short of the 30. The near side guy had him a foot short, and they moved it back to the foot.
The same guy that did not give him the first down when they had it back in the first half there.
3rd and 1. Kevin and I unabashedly look at everything with green-tinted glasses.
Well, I think that
unapologetically. 2 end out wide to the left, far side. Kilmaine and Lucas Summers. Lucas Summers gets it, puts his head down, gets the first down inside the 30.
Right at him, and 4 yards to boot. Nice job by Curtis Lucas Summers, just north and south, straight right up the gut there. Right over the tackle, the right side. Nice job blocking by the Green Wave.
That's something we didn't really see in the first half. Green Wave kind of controlling the line of scrimmage, so good to see them coming out and trying to set the tone here in the second.
Well, we were saying that, Curtis is a guy that once he gets going north and south, he's really tough to bring down. It's good to see the Green Wave kind of coming back there and giving him that opportunity to run downhill.
1st and 10 for Abington at the Rockland 27-yard line. Riley under center. Man in motion is Donovan to give to Donovan right side. Cuts it up inside, gets it inside the 25-yard line.
You take 3 yards right here every time, Sean. So you get down on the...
A lot of great sportsmanship out there, if you notice. They're all picking each other up. The green shirts are picking up the white shirts are helping the green shirts up. These guys respect each other.
So 2nd and about long 7.
Ooh, baby. Good crowd from both towns on the far side. Made the trip to Foxborough. I know a lot of people are watching Patriots.com at home. Kilmaine in the backfield with Lucas Summers to offset right. They give to Lucas Summers coming back inside. He just kind of slides through, dives towards the 20.
This guy is always like a yard behind where the pile is.
Yeah, they mark it at the 21. Bring up 3rd and 4.
That's ridiculous.
He is Kevin Whalen. I am Sean Riley, bringing this Green Wave State Football Championship here in the 2021 season. As we mentioned earlier, this group of kids, these seniors, didn't win a game in youth football all 3 years, and through high school they have been just gelling and getting together, improving, and now they're at Gillette Stadium as one of the top 2 teams in the state. Shotgun for Riley, 3rd and 4. Looking to throw, quick out pattern, looking, it's got to be a thrown flag, no flag.
You gotta be kidding me.
Got to see a replay on that one.
He clearly hit him.
Intended receiver was Deshaun Leggett, number 5,
wow.
on a quick out pattern. Ball was there, as was the defender.
Wow. He tackled him before he got the ball.
So it's going to bring up a 4th down at the 21-yard line.
God, I don't know what you have to do to get a flag here tonight, Sean. Wow.
They're not showing that replay on the screen we have here.
For obvious reasons. Wow.
4th and 4. LaRosa out as the center, as his teammates line up to his left and right. Kilmaine, the lone running back in the backfield. Riley puts Curtis Lucas Summers in motion. Looking to throw is Riley. Riley's going downfield looking for Lucas Summers, and it's off the fingers, but there's no flag. There's a lot of contact. The Abington coaches are out in the field. Eddie Riley is over talking to the referees. How can you not throw a flag? Abington fans are booing from across the side, on the far side. I don't. Here's the replay that we're watching. Going to Lucas Summers, number 3 is all over. He's got his arm.
Jesus.
I don't know how you don't throw a flag on that play.
It's ridiculous.
That is unbelievable.
2 plays in a row. Guy can't spot, and he can't call an interference call.
That is
Why
unreal.
are you out there?
7:04. Rockland takes the ball back at their own 21-yard line. Give tackle hit from behind. Pick up a 1 or 2. Give him 3. Why don't you? Sorry. Man. I don't.
2 plays in a row. Guy has his arm. He's holding it right in front of the ref. You gotta call that. I'm sorry.
That was a bad
That's just
call.
malpractice.
Kevin, I got to agree with you on that one. I mean, it wasn't really even incidental contact. I mean, it was, coverage was there, but you can see the Lieutenant Greenway receiver had one arm being held down to his side.
Petri dish of incompetence, Sean. Oof. 2nd and 9.
Hurl that grenade. All right, 2nd and 9. Shotgun. They flip it. No, he
Fake
keeps
it.
it. Celestino trying to get around the right side.
Robbins.
And Abibi and Robbins are there.
Nice job.
Jack Robbins, number 44, and Adam Abibi, number 57. Textbook play over there. Kept him to really no gain on the play. Bring up 3rd and long for Rockland. By rights, Rockland should not get any yardage in this next play and give the ball back to Abington. But
I know. That's just awful. Especially when you're down, you're only going to have so many touches at the ball. And you got these refs that just won't make a call for some reason. I don't know if the MIAA tells them they can't. I don't know what the story is.
Ball's marked to the 20, 3rd and 11. Potential passing play here. How about a pick 6 for the Green Wave?
I love that, Sean. Love anything that's positive.
Third quarter action, 5:38 and rolling. 23-7 is the score. Rockland with the
I'll
lead.
settle for a big spot and a big stop and getting the ball back.
Looking to throw. A little slant pad going to be incomplete. So that's going to bring 4th down at the 20-yard line.
Well, I think, the Green Wave at this point, when you're on defense, just hold and hit them because it doesn't matter. They're not going to call it. So
4th and 11. They're going to have to punt, you would think. That'll put the punter back inside his 10-yard line, or just about his 10-yard line, depending on how deep a drop he wants. Donovan and Fanara are going to be standing at about midfield to await the kick. Esposito stands at his 8-yard line to await the snap.
it's a pretty short drop. It's only about a 10-yard drop.
High snap. No big rush. Ooh. Ball bounces to 50, picked up by Donovan. Donovan fakes it, keeps it, turns back inside of the 50, down the 45, to the 40, 35, 30. Donovan then steps out of bounds inside the 30-yard line, or at the 30-yard line, they mark him. Almost going to be a little running into the kicker call, but it was...
The Greenway play kind of stopped, and then I think he more like when the guy fell down, he kind of rolled on after it. So would have been kind of... falling down on the kick more than running into him.
Donovan with an electric run down to the Rockland 30 gives the Green Wave, again, good field position here at the 5:13 mark.
Well, they got to definitely take advantage, Sean. I mean, you're just running out of time and opportunities here. Down by 16 points, you got to get the 2 scores plus the 2, PATs, 2-point PATs to tie this ball game up.
Yeah, I like the quick hitters, trying to soften up the line a little bit here. Ed Riley trying to get the offense lined up in the right place here. Robbins over to the right side, 2 men in the backfield. Riley puts a man in motion. That's Donovan. Looking to throw is Riley. Looking for Fanara. Then he puts it out to Donovan at the 30. Donovan looking for some blocks. Cuts it back. He's still on his feet in the 25. Donovan's just going to be pushed down at the 22-yard line.
That's just
pickup
a
of
great
8.
run. Literally making something out of nothing there. The last 4 or 5 yards is Donovan picking up 8 yards, putting him in great position there to get the to get the touchdown.
How about Riley, calm, cool, and collected there? They were going for Fanara down the left sideline, but he was double coverage. Made the smart decision not to go for him.
Well, one of the things here with Rockland, what they're doing is they know Abington likes the big play, and what they've done is they play back deep. They don't want to give up that big play, so there's always help over the top for their defenders.
Kilmaine in the backfield. Ricketson gets it, avoids one tackler, dives forward, falls on the ground. Oh my gosh!
Looks like Shea McClellan.
The savior, Shea McClellan, gets the loose ball,
now
so it'll be short of the first. Yep. Going to be 3rd and 2. They're going to mark it at the 22-yard line. Ball, Green Wave got to get it inside the 20 for the first here. Clock rolling down to the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Abington trails by 16, 23-7. The backbreaking play was the 99-yard kickoff return right after the Green Wave score. So they come out now with Curtis Lucas Summers and Kilmaine in the backfield. Riley under center with Fanara to the right. Give right side, Curtis Lucas Summers gets it and then some.
Yeah, he just grabbed onto his ankle and held on. It was big number 70 Wallace there for Liam Wallace, but the Green Wave able to pick up that first down.
Well, there was a good quick hitter just straight ahead. What Curtis Lucas Summers does best, gives him a fresh set of downs.
A little worry there about Donovan. I thought he went off the field there. He's been off the field, so hopefully he's all right because he's had that little tender hamstring issue. Number 2 for the Green Wave.
Just getting some water. It looks like ball in the 19, 1st and 10. Lucas Summers and Kilmaine underneath in the backfield. They give it to Lucas Summers around the left side. Cuts it back up to the inside. Curtis Lucas Summers still has inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line. First down for the Green Wave. They're going to mark it at the 8, but that should be enough to move the stakes. They do. It'll be 1st and goal for the Green Wave here in the third quarter.
That's exactly the kind of play we were talking about that he can make. Really, after his first hit, he just kind of bounced off that and just was able to go back for about good 5 or 6, 7 yards after the first initial hit. Great job by Curtis Lucas Summers.
The same 2 men in the backfield, up on the ball. Riley under his center. Gives Lucas Summers again. Lucas Summers slices and dices, gets it inside the 5 now, down to about the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal for Abington.
Just another great job of blocking. Great running by Lucas. Just get on his back. He looks like he's ready to carry the team, Sean.
That's right. He was talking to him before the game. I said, I see you running angry tonight. That's when he gets really aggressive and dangerous, and he's showing what he can do right now. He's on the right side wing as it stands. Ricketson and Kilmaine in the backfield. Lucas Summers goes in motion. They give to Kilmaine. Kilmaine's in.
Touchdown, Madam Muskegon!
A 3-yard touchdown run by Mason Kilmaine puts the Green Wave on the board here in the third quarter.
Going for 2. At this point, the 1 point does not do you much good because if you make it 23-14, it's going to be 9 points. Of course, you can't score with a touchdown, so you still will need 2 touchdowns if you or a touchdown on a field goal. So going for the 2 points, making it a touchdown game, an 8-point game.
Woo, baby.
I know, back and forth.
30-yard drive after the great return
by Donovan, number 2 for the Green Wave. LaRosa comes out over the ball here for the 2-point PAT attempt.
In the backfield is Donovan and Kilmaine. They stack it on the right side. Actually, Riley's on the right side. Motion.
Motion button.
He's going to move it back 5 yards. That was going to be a direct snap to Donovan.
I'm surprised the guy on this side saw that, John.
Exactly. Abington a little overexcited there. Going to punish themselves and move it back to the 8-yard line now for the try.
We'll definitely make it a passing situation here now for the Green Wave to try.
You think?
Yep. Well, I would think,
Yeah.
Although they've been moving the ball fairly well on the ground at this point in the second half. Really, just before the half and now.
5, 6, 7 yards isn't enough, though, for the conversion. They have Van Luling out wide to the far side, Leggett out wide to the right side, to the near side, slots in each side. Shotgun for Riley. They put motion to the right, stack it up on the right. Riley rolls right. Riley looking to throw, gets hit as he throws. It's going to be incomplete. And that was, who's that? 27, I believe, coming in. Armstrong.
Off the left side.
So the PAT is no good, but the Green Wave put 6 on the board, making it a 23-13 game with the kickoff to come. Woo, baby. Sean Riley, Kevin Whalen bringing this Green Wave football action.
Yep, 2 minutes and 23 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
I want to send a shout out to our Green Wave cheerleaders who are on the far side of the field. We have Lindsay Augusta, Kelly Bolger, Jamelyn Boyle, Elizabeth Campbell, Taylor Dambra, Maeve Duquette, Jada Flavin, Michaela Gunning, Olivia McGuire, Emma Maley, Maddie Murphy, Jillian Park-Page, McKenna Perry, Lola Rivas, and Emily Simonetti. Thank you, girls.
5 seniors there this year. Great job by all the girls.
They all did very well in the regionals recently. All right, the Green Wave will kick off left to right. Across your television screen, one man back deep in the middle at the 11-yard line for Rockland. A high end-over-end kick again, going to drive him back. Going to bounce and roll into the end zone. It'll be an automatic touchback. No, if the ball goes in the end zone in high school football, there's no return allowed. It goes immediately to the 20-yard line.
Is it 20?
Yep.
So decent field position for the Green Wave defense out here. You know, their job right now, Sean, is just to get the ball back to the offense.
Right.
Your offense is playing pretty well. You got 14 minutes and 23 seconds here. You've got 2 possessions. You know, you got to get score on both possessions now. So the Green Wave's defense is just to stand strong.
That's where you think,
and get the ball back for your offense so they can have as many opportunities to get the scores.
This is where you think Rockland will probably keep it on the ground to let the clock roll, but you never know. They stack it up. They do student body left. All the blockers on their side. Was that Leander? Nice job. Cuts it back across the grain, still on his feet, then trips himself down at the 34-yard line, but not until after he gets the first down.
Yeah, God, he runs about 70 yards to pick up 15. He's just a guy much like Drew Donovan, number 23 on their side, very much like number 2 for the Green Wave, able to make people miss. He's an ankle breaker.
Tornado checks in for the Green Wave. Celestino gets the play selection from the Rockland sideline. 1st and 10 for Rockland at their own 29-yard line.
But we're talking at the top of the game. It's like you need your defensive ends really to kind of contain that, Sean. Make sure that he's cutting back in where you have help.
Similar lineup where they stack it up on the left side of the quarterback. He keeps it. Now he goes up the middle. Going to be hit. And
the big number 74, Connor Pease, is in there on that tackle. I don't know who's at the bottom of the tackle there for the Green Wave. Who else? It looks like, I don't know. Is that 49?
Yes, Tornado, who just came in. Good job by the interior of the defensive line there. 2nd, and we'll call it a long 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back and forth.
We are a minute 15 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Clock is rolling. Rockland content to just take their time and let the clock roll because Abington is chasing 10 points, so they need at least 2 scores. Shotgun formation. Celestino. He's going to keep it, try to get up the middle, gets hit at the line of scrimmage.
That's like Hensey, number 80, Callis making the tackle.
Picks up 2 or 3.
Tornado on that tackle, too.
They give it up to the 38. So it'll be 3rd
and 6.
About 6, yeah.
3rd and 6.
Come on, Green Wave. If they can hold them here, it probably brings up a punt situation for Rockland.
So it's coming down to 40 seconds here. They're trying to milk the clock as much as possible, which is smart when you get a 2-possession lead.
Van Leggett in the far side corner. Van Luling on the near side corner. Donovan is the safety for the Green Wave. Middle linebacker is Shea McClellan. Here we go now. Shotgun with 2 receivers on the right side. He keeps it going up the middle. He's going to be stopped.
That's huge.
Yeah, bring up a 4th down decision here for Rockland. They're going to let the clock roll with 10 seconds on the clock here. It'll expire the end of the 3rd quarter. The ball will be marked at the 39. Yep, the 39 with a 4th and 5 situation.
4th quarter, as you said, Sean. Green Wave comes together, raise their hands high with 4 to signify the team effort on 4. It takes 4 quarters to win the game.
So the ball will be marked. We got 12 more minutes to go in this game.
Well, I think, the defense just did what they had to do there, Sean. They're going to get the ball back to their offense. Hopefully with a good special teams play, they can have decent field position here. And it becomes a 1-possession game, with still about 7 or 8 minutes. So the Abington, the key thing for here is Abington needs to take, they put themselves in a position where they almost have to score every time they get the ball at this point.
Right.
You get 12 minutes to go. The drives take 5 or 6 minutes. So every time you get the ball, you're going to have to score. And your defense has to get them off the field, and you need a good, hopefully you can get a big special teams play, or you can get a big turnover. Rockland's played pretty well. They played good disciplined football. Haven't turned the ball over at all.
Abington's been to 5 Super Bowls. 2002, they defeated Tingsboro 25-0. That was played at Brockton High School. In 2005, they beat Archbishop Williams 21-20 when the famous blocking the kick, the attempted field goal. 2012, the Green Wave beat St. Mary's 14-8. And then here at Gillette in 2014, the Green Wave beat Northridge. They throttled them 36-6, infamous BOD game. And in 2019, just 2 years ago, the Green Wave beat Leicester, another Western school, 21-7.
I prefer a blowout, Sean. I like
Yeah.
blowouts. 4th and 4 from the 40. Rockland.
Almost 5. 4th and 5, just inside the 40. Rockland comes up to the line of scrimmage as if they're going to go for it here.
I think they're just trying to get Abington to jump off. Just don't jump off sides.
Celestino puts a man in motion. They go for it. He's looking to throw. Big pressure. Celestino on the run. He's going to go
Right
downfield looking for... Oh, did he catch it or is he out of bounds? He's saying he caught it at the 21-yard line, and he just immediately cramped up. Are you kidding me?
Drew should have just tackled him, because they're not going to call it. But nice catch, nice throw. Wow, that's a dagger, Sean.
Who was that on the reception? I want to see if...
Well, the ball kind of hit the ground.
Oh, it's number 80 once again. They're looking to see
He definitely trapped.
Man.
He trapped that ball.
We had instant replay.
Immediately signaled that he caught the ball, but he was looking
He tried. His hands
First
were
and 10 at the 21-yard line. Shotgun, Leander takes it. Trying to get around the left side. Following his blocks. Oh, ball's on the ground.
Green Wave ball.
Ball picked it up.
Green Wave got it. Green Wave has it.
At the 20-yard line. Turnabout is fair play on that one.
Well, we're talking about how the Green Wave may need a turnover there. They certainly did. They actually got it, and then fumbled it. I think Drew Donovan picked it up and ran, and then he fumbled the ball, and then another Green Wave player fell on it.
I thought he did too. I think it was a BB's coming off with a little limp. But Green Wave.
Oh, that was a huge by Curtis Lucas. Someone's got the thing. Donovan got it. Then he fumbled.
Wow.
And then it was Van Luling, number 8, jumping on the ball. Wow. So Curtis Lucas is causing that fumble. Well, unconventionally, the Green Wave got the ball back there.
Yeah, 11-13 to go here in the fourth quarter. Abington at their own 20-yard line. They pitch, coming around the near side. Curtis Lucas has got a hole, turns the corner, and gets it up about an 8-yard pickup for Abington. Call it 7, be 2nd and 3.
Always the yard short.
Number 52 coming up a little gimpy there. He's one of their good players.
Yeah, 52's had a great
Leary Costa.
Yeah. 52, 57. Liam Wallace, number 70.
Second down for the Green Wave. Izzy Ricketson checks in for Abington.
Well, big score, quick score here by the Green Wave would be.
Bernard comes out to the near side. Kilmaine in the backfield. Donovan near side wing. They put Donovan in motion to give to him. Trying to get around the right side. Sneaks it forward. Dives forward. Be about a yard short of the first.
Well, the one side has he's got it.
Yeah, and this guy says he's a yard short.
It's like he's done this all night long.
And they look to him for the definitive answer. They don't look to the far side. So it'll be 3rd and 1.
Actually, if you look at it, Sean, that could be could be close. I would ask for
a
measurement here, definitely, because
that is strange.
I know. Like all night long, it's been that way.
Big third down play here for the Green Wave. Kilmaine's going to line up in the backfield with Curtis Lucas Summers to his right. Riley gives to Lucas Summers straight ahead.
He's got it.
Gets the first to move the stakes, stops the clock with 9:51 on the clock. 23-13, the Bulldog lead.
I think this guy was a little more definitive on the Green Wave side to make sure he got the mark that he wanted.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 31 now. Riley comes back off the sideline. Gives the play to his teammates, the South Shore League champions, the Abington Green Wave.
Well, we got to score quick.
Kilmaine in the backfield. Riley puts a man in motion. Looking to throw is Riley. Looking for Fanara. No, he's going underneath to Robbins. Just goes off his tips of his fingers. Fanara looks like he's stretching his hamstring, as are a few other guys out there right now.
Yeah, that was Robbins just a little bit longer. Yeah, Robbins is...
Robbins is grabbing his hamstring.
Yeah, a little cramp.
Yep, he's stretching it out on the sideline right now. 2nd down and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Well, the Green Wave has to at this point in time, Sean. Whatever situation it is, they got to get the first down and they got to keep the ball. So they're going to go for it on all 4 downs here. 2
receivers line up on each side. Riley in the shotgun. Riley Rowland's got some pressure. Rowland goes downfield, looks for Fanara, gets it at the 44-yard line. First down. And a tender hamstring, it looks like. Yeah, he's cramping up.
They're all cramping.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the turf. That's not a good sign because usually once it starts, it doesn't stop. And
once you cramp, yeah. Riley with a good job rolling out, the senior quarterback, getting it done, throwing to one of his favorite receivers.
Green Wave has got to move the ball here because it's like, you got to be quick. You can't take a long time before the in between because time is of the essence here.
1st and 10 for Abington at the 44-yard line. Donovan's going to line up wide to the near side, single coverage. Riley in the center, puts Izzy in motion, gives to Izzy around the right side. Izzy gets tripped up at the line of scrimmage.
Yep. There was a big tackle here by number 70, Wallace. Liam Wallace just kind of got on his back and brought him down for no gain.
Mason Kilmaine is on fire right now out there. He's angry out there, like he wants to hit somebody in a good way. I mean, not in an illegal way. 2nd and 10.
Coming down just about 8 minutes to go on the ball game.
Trailing by 10. State championship here on the line at Gillette Stadium. Riley under center with Kilmaine again in the backfield. Donovan out wide near side. In motion, it's a pitch, student body. And it's ball's on the ground, and it's going to be recovered by the Green Wave. Izzy dropped it at the 39-yard line.
By the Bulldogs.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
I know, just hasn't been a good night for the Green Wave.
So it'll be a turnover with the ball now marked at the Abington 39 with 7:58 on the clock. They got to pray for divine intervention here to get the ball back quickly.
And I don't think the Green Wave has had 2 or 3 turnovers in the last 4 games. It's amazing.
I know it.
And tonight it's just the bug has caught them.
Celestino, the quarterback.
I think I'd keep it on the ground if I'm the Bulldogs here at this point, Sean.
One man in the backfield looks like Colstring. Celestino takes it himself, follows Colstring's block. Now he goes outside, looking for some help, and going to be taken down. Maybe a gain of 1 at
in
most.
On that tackle, you've got Buckley, you've got Robbins in on that tackle, and Lucas Summers, and he's hurt.
Celestino, yep, he's not getting up.
Well,
not?
I mean,
what is he? Is he getting up or not?
The clock is running.
He's pulled his hamstring.
Yeah, so that means Moriarty probably will be going in here. Moriarty's a totally different player than him.
Yep.
So now you're going to see more of Colstring probably and Leander running the ball. It's 7:25 to go.
And rolling in the 4th quarter. Michael Moriarty, the junior quarterback, number 7, steps in. 2nd and 9 at the Green Wave 38-yard line. Moriarty in the shotgun. One man in the backfield, and I put a man in motion. A little dive up the left side of Colstring, gets it to the 35. They'll bring up 3rd down in about 6. They give him to the 34? What did they give him?
They gave him to the 30. Well, just over the 35.
34 and a half.
Well,
3rd and 6.
3rd and 6. Need a big play here by the Green Wave once again. I mean, the time is not their friend at this point. The clock, just under 7 minutes to go. Of course, and they're going to just milk it for everything they can. The Green Wave have they have 2 timeouts, Sean?
Abington?
Yeah, 3. Do
they have 3 for the half, and I don't think anyone's called any yet, right? Well, did Abington call one when they had the mix-up, or was that in the second? I don't even know. I was just watching Coach McDonald yelling to the quarterback about some crossing thing. Give up the middle.
Nice, Robbins. Big hit.
Big tackle there to bring up a 4th down play. Rockland's probably going to go for it here. If they can keep possession, they can keep control of the clock with the ball at the 33-yard line.
Could go for a field goal. Make it a 50-yarder, Sean.
Yeah, they could. But if they miss it, Abington gets the ball right there at the 33.
Unlikely.
So we got 4th and 4?
4th and 4 here.
Celestino rejoins the game here.
Rockland's going to wind down the clock to go under, just under 6 minutes here.
Got to think that Celestino will hand off the ball to Colstring, who's standing at his left. He's got wideouts to each side, though.
You're trying to get the Green Wave to jump off sides. You're going to call timeout.
Timeout called by Rockland with 5:37 on the clock. We're going to talk about it. That's an awful long field goal. And again, here we come the question: do you punt it with the risk of going into the end zone and bring the ball out to the 20, or the risk of the Green Wave getting a good run back, or do you try to go for the 4th down and 4 conversion? If you don't make it, the Green Wave have the ball about their own 30 or so. So we will await the call.
Well, obviously they're trying to get the Green Wave to jump at that point.
Once again, I hate to say this, but happy birthday to Michael Noon out there in part of Green Wave Nation listening in. He owes me big time.
Well, I think 413 people, will hear it. So I'm glad Mike hope he has a happy birthday.
All right. Rockland still in their huddle, 4th down. Green Wave defense trying to hold the line here. As we said, 5:37 on the clock. Green Wave want to get the ball back, get it downfield in the end zone. They need to do that at least twice.
Absolutely. I mean, they need obviously, in the clock, as we said, Sean, is under 6 minutes. So the Green Wave, it's got to score, and that has not been something that the Bulldogs have let them do.
Here they go. They stack it up on the left side once again. This is usually the direct snap, and they just follow the blockers. That's what he's doing. It's Leander. Now he cuts it inside. Leander gets hit, though, by Connor Pease. That's not enough for the first down.
Connor Pease, huge. I think that was a huge error on his part to cut back in. That's where the Green Wave strength was right there, and just cut right back into it.
So the Green Wave hold, and they'll take over the ball once again.
5:32 remaining in the ball game.
Big defensive stop there for Abington.
Well, we haven't seen any, trick plays by the Green Wave really this year. So let's see if the Green Wave can kind of come up with something.
Well, you got to remember, it's a little chilly out there with the hands with the
Green Wave.
Snap. Let's
They've
see,
got
Riley.
like
They got 4 wide receivers on the near side, 1 to the far side. They set up a screen. Oh, Donovan drops the ball. It's a backwards pass. He is going to throw. He's looking. He puts it way up in the air, though, and it's going to be kicked off at the 39-yard line.
He's blocking him into the field.
Maybe not. Should not have thrown that ball. Looked like, again, I was just saying, it's cold out there. It's hard to get a good grip on the ball.
But one of the things, like the Abington player was coming back to the ball, and the Rockland player was blocking him. Straight out blocking him, which you can't do.
Here's the replay we get to have the benefit of. Donovan with the backwards pass, picks it up, then throws it as far as he can downfield, looking for Deshaun Leggett.
The 23.
And it was caught at the 39-yard line by, who's that, Colstring? Yep, Colstring with the interception. So Rockland with the ball at 5:23. Give up the middle, nothing doing there. They'll stop him with no gain. What?
Look where the guy's like. I don't know. He's
like always him a 1.5 yard gain.
Exactly. All night long.
Green Wave can't get any breaks that they need.
No. Well,
again, I keep thinking back to Abington scores to make it 13-7. They kick off and have a chance to pin Rockland deep at the 1 yard line on the kickoff, but
it was
instead,
a missed opportunity.
It's a 99-yard touchdown return. They go up by 2 scores, and that just changed that.
Right.
We could have got the ball, hopefully tied up the game right before the half, and then get the opening kickoff of the second half. They keep it. Celestino keeps it, gets around the corner.
Fake by Celestino.
I don't know if that was an intended fake, but they stop him at the 45 or the 44, depending on which side judge you talk to.
He's probably going to call timeouts at this point.
Yep. Timeout at 4:29 on the clock. 3rd down and about a little over 5 yards. Both teams will talk about what they need to do here. Rockland, again, just wants to maintain possession. Abington needs to get that ball back because you can't score without that ball.
Absolutely. And you got to score twice. So, at this point, you're probably going to be doing scoring and getting an onside kick as well. If I'm Rockland, I would, rather than trying to go for it on 4th, I would definitely, they did that the last game too, but I'd definitely kick it, give Abington a long field. You haven't been able to, they haven't really been able to score quickly tonight. So, put some trust in your defense, kick it away, and let the, hopefully the Green Wave wouldn't be able to score for their point, and hopefully the Green Wave will score and be able to do something with an onside kick as well.
So Isaiah Ricketson and Mason Kilmaine with the touchdowns on the board for the Green Wave for today's game. That was Mason Kilmaine's 10th touchdown of the year.
Wow.
And Isaiah That's his 8th.
That's
his 6th running and his 2 in second pass, 2 in the air.
I wouldn't have guessed that Mason Kilmaine had 10, but that's congratulations to him on a great senior year.
Well, what's great, coming in this game, we had 55 touchdowns from 13 different players. That just tells you what kind of team Abington was and the different weapons they had. The longest TD run was a 60-yard run by Drew Donovan in the state semifinal game of St. Mary's. It's this play. 3rd down, quarterback keep, and it's going to be stopped at the 41-yard line or so. Bring up a 4th down.
Timeout here. 4th and nope, they're not. I'm surprised.
No, there's whistles now. They call it timeout.
I don't know why they should put 5-6 seconds back on the clock.
Just some highlights. Drew Donovan and Curtis Lucas Summers lead the team coming into this game with 12 TDs each. Quarterback Eddie Riley has thrown 17 touchdown passes to 7 different receivers. The longest pass was a touchdown pass with a 74-yard pass to Tommy Fanara during the first game of the season. That was the Cohasset game. I mentioned the longest TD run was Drew Donovan's 60-yarder against St. Mary's. Fanara kicked a field goal. It was 42 yards. That was the Whitman-Hanson game. Found out after that it was actually tied the school record with Louis Russell.
I don't know.
I know. I didn't see Louis' kick. It was back in 1990-something with Tommy boomed. Tommy could have kicked it from 47. He had plenty to spare. Drew Donovan has returned 2 punts and 2 interceptions for touchdowns this year, and Mike Van Luling also had a 74-yard pick 6 on Thanksgiving Day. So a lot of great action throughout the year.
Well, there's a great block by John LaRosa, too, to make that touchdown happen.
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned
62 for the Green Wave. So 4:17 to go in the ball game. Rockland up by 10 points. I think, one of the things that Rockland getting at 3 points right before half, too, Sean, it really kind of just puts that pressure on the Green Wave that they have to score and get their PATs as well.
Right.
So that's like a huge thing. I mean, like whenever you get the field goals, it always seems, like they end up mattering, in a big way, when in high school
football. Up on the line. 4th and 4.
They're just going to try to get them to jump. Movement! There was movement!
There was movement. Flags. Yep, it is. This guy on the near side called it, Kev.
I know. I was
5-yard penalty.
I was shocked. That's a first.
So it brings it back, puts it back to the 41, and will make it 4th and 9 about.
Because the Green Wave jumped right as he jumped. I was afraid he was going to try to call.
Yeah.
Because in high school football now, it's like you can't jump back. It's going to be automatically it's a penalty, and they stop the clock.
So it'll be a punt formation here for Esposito and company. Donovan and Fanara are back at about their own 35 right now. Esposito standing at his 30. Now Donovan and Fanara move back to their 30.
He hasn't been
good snap.
Short kick.
Oh, yeah, shanked it off the right side of his foot, and it's going to bounce out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. No return.
Wow.
He marks it at the 40. It literally went out.
I know.
Oh,
it's like they are just. I don't know. They can't see. The ball rolled out the 40, and they put it at the 40. The 41, rather. Wow.
So the Green Wave, with 4 minutes and 11 seconds left in the state's championship, they trail 23-13. The ball at their own 40-yard line. Eddie Riley comes out in the shotgun formation. Wide out to each side. Looking to throw. Looking down the middle, puts it up, and it's going to incomplete. Intended receiver, I believe, was Van Luling. Good coverage by Rockland on all 4 receivers. Bring up 2nd down. Abington trying to get one of their speeds into some open field.
Well, and that Rockland did a good job. I mean, they have everyone's going to be back deep, so it's going to be difficult to get a quick score on them.
They're trying to keep Leander on top,
over the top, right? Help it out,
especially on Donovan's side, because those two are probably the 2 fastest guys in the field. Riley again on the shotgun. 5-man rush being shown, 4-man rush. Looking to throw. He gets hit as he throws. He's going to Sean Leggett, but drops it at the 45, incomplete, brings up 3rd and a long 10 for the Green Wave.
I thought 27 was offside out here for Rockland as well. Kind of was able to jump the count.
So, Abington's got to convert. They got to get it over the 50. Right. Ed Riley, talking to Ed Riley on the sideline.
Do they, with Rockland kind of being in a prevent type defense, Sean, do you at this point maybe throw like a pitch to the outside, try to get the edge, and then you can still get the ball out of bounds, to stop the clock, get some yardage to make it a makeable 4th down.
Let's go Green Wave. Fanara in the slot to the tight slot left, Donovan in the slot right. Riley moving back. And puts it to Donovan. Donovan at the 45, looking to get up to the 50. He's going to be short of the 50 at about the 49-yard line. Bring up 4th down. Abington yelling for a holding penalty, or was it Rockland yelling? Someone's yelling for a holding penalty. Ball marked about 1 yard short of the first down. Sarge is on the PA system here. Mike Riley saying it's 4th and 1 at the Abington 49-yard line with 3:57 to go. Deshaun Leggett and Mike Van Lulling going to take a breather. Abington trying to get their right personnel in.
They're just looking to.
They're going to watch out for a 5-yard penalty here.
The guys. Well,
still got time to get this play off. Fanara out wide to the far side. 3 men in the backfield. Curtis Lucas Summers gets it. Dives forward, gets upended.
He's under at the 50, though. He's right at the
far
50.
side guy has got him at the 50.
This guy has
the
him
near side
short.
guy, of course he does. We're looking for the far side guy who has.
And he moved
that's
in.
where the ball was.
And he moved in. He was.
First down, thank
Goodness.
God. All my Holy Cross boys watching this game just gave us that one. Wow, that was tough, because if that was a turnover to Rockland, they would have just eaten the clock out and ended this game. 23-10 with 3:46 left to go and rolling here at the 50-yard line. Here we go. Again, they spread the formation for the Green Wave. Riley in the shotgun. They blitz. Riley puts it up. Connects. Deshaun Leggett. Oh, did he lose the ball when he hit the ground? They're saying he's dead. They're talking over there right now, saying whether he's dead down or not. They're still talking.
They have no idea.
They have not made a decision.
His knee was down.
His whole butt was down, I thought. They're still discussing whether Leggett was down, and they're saying it's Rockland ball. They're saying that he fumbled before he was down. We're going to watch the replay with the benefit of a screen next to us. Leggett gets it, gets up to the 40, gets hit, and he did. It was loose. It was a good, solid hit at the 40-yard line. Oh, boy.
Yeah, just a bad night for the Green Wave. But you got to give them credit for getting here. They played a lot of tough teams on the road here. All these seniors have just, poured their hearts out all season long. So, great job for them all year long. Got to, give them kudos, as you would used to say all the time, Sean.
That's right. They're going to add 30 seconds to the play clock. So it'll be, instead of 3:10, nuts and bolts.
I don't know how many turnovers did we have this week, today?
This game's
been what, 6
or 2 or 3
5 or 6
fumbles, interception.
Yeah, they had an interception. They've had 3 fumbles.
Abington's second play from scrimmage was a fumble.
Right, fumble, but 1, 2.
Then we had, let's see. Well, we're going to watch this first play from the 40. An interception. Give second man through. Quick dive, nothing happening. Stopped Buckley on that tackle and company. I actually don't want to bother counting them right now. Timeout call by Abington with the ball remaining at the 40-yard line. The clock stops at 3:35.
Yeah, just the Green Wave on this half. I mean, it's taking care of the ball is the biggest thing, and they just haven't been able to do that. Otherwise, this half, obviously they played a lot better the second half than they did the first half.
Hey, October 22nd, 2010, Abington was leading the game, and that's when Rockland scored with that. They took away the touchdown for Abington. Rockland, it was a nuts and bolts game. Rockland then scored right after that and ended up scoring twice and won the game. So it can happen, and.
And that game, Abington was dominating on defense.
Right. Yeah, they held Rockland to negative yardage in the first half. So we bring it up 2nd down and 10 at the 40-yard line. Put your mic back in front of your mouth there, Kev.
Drinking some water there. Sorry.
So thought would be that Rockland would keep it on the ground because a tackle will allow the clock to keep running unless Abington burns a timeout, but they spread wideouts to each side. Celestino's going to run it himself on the near side. Big pressure. Pressure going to be taken down. Abibi got to him and didn't take him down. Celestino's still back and now falls down in play instead of going out of bounds, which lets the clock run but puts the ball back at the 32-yard line. So it'll bring up 3rd and 18.
3rd and 18. So the Green Wave will probably stop them here, Sean, and then hope to, stop the clock when it's 4th down.
So there's, what, a 40-second game clock. So they can let it roll down to about the 2.5-minute mark before they actually snap the ball on this third down play. 3rd and 18 from the 32. You got to think they would run the ball. If they go to the air, there's always a threat of the interception. Going to be a sprint to the left. Oh, a Rockland timeout? Rockland calls a timeout to stop the clock at 2:47 to go.
I don't know why they would. Well, unless it was like maybe they're going to get a delay of game there.
Yeah. Wow.
Well, it looked like Leander was going to get the straight snap there, number 23 for the Bulldogs.
Yes. Sean Riley and Kevin Whalen having the pleasure of bringing this Abington Greenway football for another season. It's about our 30th year doing this. I want to thank Kevin Tocci and Matt Nelson for helping us out throughout the season. And today we also have Matt Lyons and Mike Simmons out there on the field. We can see the two teams lining up for the next game. Situate to our left in the tunnel and Duxbury to our right in the tunnel. I want to wish them both best of luck representing the South Shore League once again. Or the South Shore, I should say.
Of course, Herbie Devine, a former coach from Green Wave.
That's right, and one of the
Coach Kelleher tree.
Duxbury receivers, Matt Selesky of the Murphy Danke Selesky family.
Bobby Selesky, right now? Is that Murphy Danke? I didn't realize that. Oh, good. Playing for Duxbury?
Joanne Murphy, Joanne Selesky.
Oh, okay.
Joanne, sister of Marianne Murphy Dankes. All right, here we go. 3rd and long for the Bulldogs. They have wideouts to each side, one running back with Celestino. Celestino with a shotgun, keeps it, goes up the middle, gets no gain really, 1-2 on the play.
Green Wave calling timeout.
Have they?
Nope, not.
Nope. Ball will be 4th and 15 now at the 35. And you would think they would kick?
Is Abington out of timeouts?
I don't know. I lost track myself.
You would think they would kick.
Clock is rolling, 2:22 and counting. Donovan's going to be the sole receiver back inside his 40. Moriarty calls the play, but it will be a punt formation for Esposito.
Moriarty, the quarterback, is the up man at the 30.
Donovan back at his 35. High snap, big rush. Kick is high. Donovan's going to go to it, but going to be out of bounds at about the 38-yard line.
Let's see where this guy
I was going to say, was he going to put it at the 36? 37. 37. Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
I mean, we have, the perpendicular view, so it's easy to see, but
I mean, the ball went out clearly at the 38-yard line.
1:56 on the clock, 1:56 remaining in the season here. Abington with the ball at their own 37-yard line. Leggett out wide to the far side with Van Luling. Donovan near side up on the line. Shotgun for Riley. Riley looking to throw. Looking right side. Goes down. It's going to be connected. It's going to be hook and pitch. The ball's loose on the ground. And no, it's called incomplete. They're saying that he never had control of the ball. That's a good fortune for Abington. Rockland can't believe that. It would be called an incomplete pass.
Try to do the hook and lateral. Now, he did have Donovan coming across, and the Rockland player did a good job of being able to get his arm around Fanara's arm as he was trying to pitch it. But it was very quick and kind of instantaneous. So,
2nd down and 10 at the 37. This is one of those situations where if it was Rockland had the ball, they would now score on this play because of that controversial call.
Right.
We'll see what happens. They send trips to the right side. One on the near side is Donovan.
Minute 49 to go.
They get double coverage, really teasing with Donovan. Riley spins, big rush, connects to Deshaun, and he's going to be taken down short of the first down. Riley took a big hit in the backfield. I think that was Liam Wallace.
Green Wave's got to get up on the thing. There's only a minute and 35 to go here.
3rd down and 4.
You got to get out of bounds when you're
Riley in the shotgun. 5-man rush. They throw up, incomplete. Goes through the hands of the intended receiver. Bring up 4th down and stops the clock at 1:23. I want to send a shout out to our seniors. Drew Donovan, number 2. Number 3, Tommy Fanara. Number 5, Deshaun Leggett. Number 8, Mike Van Luling. Number 12, Eddie Riley. Number 28, Mason Kilmaine. Number 31, Curtis Lucas Summers. Number 44, Jack Robbins. Number 49, Sam Tornado. Shea McCullins, number 53. Adam Abibi, number 57. John LaRosa, number 62. We'll get to the rest in just a minute after this play.
Job well done.
Fourth down at the 43. Riley looking to throw.
It's got
Puts
Fanara.
up in the air, looking for Fanara. Ball's in the air, thrown down, and no flag, so that'll be an incomplete pass. Continuing on, Brian Lopes is a senior, number 68. Josh Whitman, number 72. And Hensey Calise is number 80, and Liam Murphy, number 83. So with that incompletion, that's going to be a turnover on downs with a minute 17 to go, and Rockland need only kneel down twice to end the game with a 23-13 victory.
Congratulations to Nick LaCory, the coach, the head coach for Rockland and the Rockland Bulldogs. Well deserved. Played a good game tonight, 23-13.
They did. Rockland fans showing their pleasure with their team. It's been a great rivalry. Not going to taste good for Abington. Ball at the Abington 43. Celestino's just going to kneel down, let the clock roll. Be a quiet bus ride home for Abington. Somewhat boisterous for Rockland, I would assume. Kevin, I want to thank you because it's always been fun doing this with you throughout the seasons that we've been doing it. Hope you'll be back next year.
Yep, to you as well, Sean, and Matt and Kevin as well, and everyone that helps out on the behind the cameras. Appreciate their help.
I want to thank Pete Serino, athletic director, and Bud Madden, all the help that they do behind the scenes, and all the parents have been helping us out. The things that everyone does to chip in to make this a great community.
They're waiting to come down.
Celestino kneels down with 39 seconds on the clock, and that's all she wrote. The Rockland Bulldogs will take home the Aganis Trophy for Division 6. Abington has nothing to hang their heads at with an outstanding year. They were 11-1 coming into this game, the only loss being Rockland. And Rockland actually won the game the last 4 years.
The last 4 times Abington's met.
Abington won the previous 8 years before that. So the teams will line up at midfield for the handshake. And again, as I said, they respect each other. Each team wanted this bad. Each group of alumni wanted this bad. I wanted this bad. But,
It just wasn't meant to be tonight. Wasn't your night. You got to give Bulldogs credit for what they did out there today.
Again, I'll say that Celestino kickoff return was the play of the game that just ripped the scab off the wound there and turned the tide. Something the Green Wave couldn't bounce back from. A good Rockland defense once again. Abington had their opportunities, but too many turnovers. Didn't take advantage of certain times when they were down inside the red zone. And only one team can walk away here victorious.
Absolutely. So good job. Congratulations to Rockland. Great job by the Abington High School team. 11-2 is nothing to sneeze at.
No.
Some great accomplishments by Coach Kell. Not only his 500th game, but his 300th victory, which, puts him in a very rare class. I think that's only 5 including himself, is only 5 people that have, made that, accomplished that feat. So great job.
It's outstanding. And this group of kids was part of that to make that all happen. They took part in it. We were able to witness it all, so we congratulate them for that. And I want to thank all the fans for coming down here to watch them at Foxborough, and everyone who will be watching this online. Never tastes good.
Nope.
But it's a real honor to be here to play at Gillette as one of the 2 top teams in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. And they are. Abington and Rockland are the 2 top teams. And it's just such a deserving way to end the season that these are the 2 teams that do battle on the gridiron.
Yep.
But obviously would have liked to seen things tilt the other way towards the Abington side. It didn't. So we don't, we don't rebuild, we reload. We'll be back next year ready to go. And stay tuned now for Abington hockey and Abington Green Wave basketball, girls and boys. Absolutely. We are going to come with guns a-blazing for winter sports.
Absolutely. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for watching.
I want to thank all our cameramen. I want to thank Kevin Tocci. I want to thank Matt Nelson. I want to thank you, Kevin Whalen. My name is Sean Riley. This is going to wrap it up for our 2021 season. We were wishing to bring you better news, but the Rockland Bulldogs will take home the trophy. The Green Wave will take home. It'll hurt for a little while, but great pride in this great season. And a very proud Green Wave Nation will welcome them to get home. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you in the winter sports season.
I know you see that. They doubted us all season. They told us we was not going to win. Look at us now. Rank me. Come on. We're coming back next year, too. We're coming back next year. Come on, man. We're all coming back next year. So what are we like going on here? So we're famous. We're famous. It's decent. We're the underdogs. We're always the underdogs. That's my man. Yo, you work for the enterprise, right? Yeah, that's what Tom said. Nah, it's just because you went to
Good evening, everyone. I'm Richard Pearson, Associate Director of the MIAA. So proud to be here to celebrate these two football teams. If you didn't know it, there's 32 teams in Division 6 in Massachusetts, and here's the final two. How about a great round of applause for two wonderful football teams. Let me call the captains and the coach from Abington up onto the stage for a moment, please. Just to have them take something away for every player, take the memory of your season away. We have a couple presentations for all players to take one away, as well as another game ball to remember your fabulous and tremendous season this year. Thank you, Abington, for representing students in football here in Massachusetts. Could I now have the captains, the head coach, ladies and gentlemen, second time giving out the Division 6 again this trophy to Rockland High School. Abington, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, let's get the whole team down in front of the podium. In front. Not on, in front.
Let's get seated.
You're good. All the way back. You gotta come all the way back. Need more space. All the way back.